station, 1017 WXCYLP, Kane. Now, on the official station of Wolfpack Nation, 1017 XCY, it's Kane High School football. Our broadcast is brought to you through the support of great businesses like W.E. Swanson Agency, Texas Hot Lunch, Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware, Zook Motors, Pepe's Bistro, Howard Hanna Professionals, Kane Senior Center, Kane Elks Club, D'Angelo Custom Built Manufacturing, Kane Dental and Primary Care Center, Atlantic Eastern Electrical, Haberberger Disposal, Field Street Boots, Allegheny Eye Care, The Wild Sunshine Factory, State Farm Insurance Representative Steve Juno, Kinzu Beverage, KD Accounting, and our Friends of the Wolfpack supporters. Now, let's go live to the field with XCY sports announcers Steve Bizak, Chris Nicholas, and Bruce Leonard.
Yeah, and here we are on a Friday Night Lights, on a beautiful Friday Night Light here at the Kane Paul R. Miller Stadium as the Keystone Panthers come up here at 1-2 to take on the 3-0 Kane Wolves.
Yep, they fell to AC Valley and they fell to Clarion. And the AC Valley game was a 1-point game. Clarion, they're pretty tough. They have a loss on the season. I can't remember. I think they lost to Port Allegheny last weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, this is a solid 1-2 football team we're taking on tonight. We are 3-0, but we're stepping up the ladder of success here, and everybody knows they have to bring their A game now. It's game 4 of the season.
Yep, game 4 already.
Goes fast, man.
Yes, it does. And Wolves, so far that means we're 3-0, but all 3 games we've had to different tale of 2 halves. The first 2 games we had to come back in the second half. I mean, not come back.
They were close.
They were close first halves, and then had the big second half. And then last week we found ourselves down by the score of 17-0, and had to make some adjustments at halftime. And that they did. The coaching staff must have had some few choice words, I would imagine, there. And
they spread it out.
Yeah.
It came out offense, or what do they call it, onside kick. And then it was, once they got their hands on the ball, man, it was spread it out, and they made it rough on their lives. Then they blocked a punt for a touchdown.
Yeah, the Dar kid did, and Eckert got it. And then the Anderson kid, 97-yard run from the 97.5-yard run. And the kid there made a really nice block, and that was Eckert, Aiden Eckert.
Aiden Eckert,
yeah. He made a really nice
His
block.
motor runs pretty hard, man.
And that kind of set Anderson off, and then Anderson had the Jets.
He outran people, man.
Yeah, he did. And the defense, the first half, right? So, they were kind of not being able to tackle. They weren't wrapping up real well. And then the second half, did they wrap up, man? They really made an adjustment.
And they turned guys in at the edge. They weren't getting around that edge, making things in the middle more tolerable. And it was 2 different halves of football.
So I would think tonight, the coaching staff, Matt Bodemer, the head coach, and his staff are hoping that the Wolves can maybe play all 4 quarters, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of a tough thing. But Tale of Two has nice being able to make adjustments and come back the second half, that's for sure. But, to put 4 quarters together here. And
it's high school football.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things plugged in into the same outlets.
And Kane is definitely going to have their hands full with Keystone, because I said don't let that record fool you at 1-2, because they're definitely a high-powered offensive team.
Their quarterback is tough.
Right? Yeah, the Corchetti, Dom Chorchetti, and he definitely is their big part of their offense.
1-2 punch. He can throw it and he can run it both.
Yeah, and
they like to do it.
The Alton Nellis kid is also
Eli Nellis.
Yeah,
he's going to be their basic go-to run back.
And I was talking to some of the coach this week, and they watched the game film, and not only do they have some speed, but they also were pretty physical. They really were. And then you look at this lineup, they have some beefy kids on that line, as you can see, and even at the running back, the Nels kid. And so don't let that fool you there by their record, that is for sure. This is a big test for the Wolves tonight.
Yep, the only time you'll know for sure is after the game's over.
Yeah, and last week people were predicting that game against Ridgeway Berg, and to be a tight game, in which it was. And also a big thing last week too was the Boscher kid making the field goal, because
Nice.
that put us up by 4.
Yes.
We were up by 1. That put us up by 4, and then that put Ridgeway that they had to score a touchdown, and the Kane defense stopped them. But that was a big one. And I heard that the Cleveland Browns were actually calling that Boschert kid up to see if he wanted to kick for him. And I'm a Browns fan. I
Good
really
job.
am. But and then Boschert kid, he said, why would I want to pick for the Browns when I got the Kane Wolves right here, right? So,
Attaboy.
hey, with that, we're going to take it back to Joe in the station and get ready for the sponsors of tonight's game and back to the first half.
You're listening to Kane Wolves High School Football on 101.7 XZY. Supported by great local businesses like these. W.E. Swanson Agency, offering plans for auto, homeowners, and business and commercial at 23 Freely Street. On the web at WESwansonagency.com. Texas Hot Lunch and Four Sons Family Restaurant. Field Street in Kane, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. 814-837-8122. Kane Lumber and Fuel, True Value Hardware. Located at 250 Hemlock Avenue. Serving the Kane area for over 85 years with remodeling and building supplies, tools, and paints. Allegheny Eye Care, with offices in Kane and Smethport. Dr. Hausler and his staff monitor and treat all types of vision problems. Their phone number is 814-837-7880. Zook Motors, Route 6, just west of Kane, with new and pre-owned cars and trucks and service and parts department. Online at zookmotors.net. Kane Elks Club, serving dinners on Fridays for members and their guests starting at 4 p.m. daily. Open bowling and league play available throughout the year. For information, call the Elks at 814-837-8812. Kinzu Beverage, Biddle Street in Kane. Their fall offerings include pumpkin ales and Oktoberfest lagers. 814-837-1000. Field Street Boots, offering Carhartt and Timberline clothing along with hunting and fishing supplies. You can find them on Facebook or 18 Field Street in Kane. D'Angelo Custom Built Manufacturing, proud to stand behind Kane High Athletics and Academics. On the web at custombuiltmfg.com. State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Tunall, providing quotes for all types of insurance needs as well as financial services. His office is at 73 Fraley Street in Kane and can be reached by calling 814-837-6335. Haberberger Disposal, providing careful removal of household or business trash for customers around the region. 814-558-4304 or online at haberbergerdisposal.com. Kane Senior Center, a community hub offering a wide range of services and activities promoting social interaction, physical and mental well-being, and continued engagement in the community. 100 Fraley Street in Kane. Howard Hanna Professionals, representing buyers and sellers of homes, commercial properties, and acreage in the Kane area and surrounding region. Online at howardhannaprofessionals.com.
From your Weather Authority, Jet 24, I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins. Here's a look at your Kane area forecast. Moonlit skies, a few clouds, and some patchy fog after midnight, a low of 49 degrees. For tomorrow, patchy fog in the morning, then mostly sunny, pleasant, highs of 77 on your Saturday. Mostly to partly cloudy Saturday night, low temperatures near 50. And for Sunday, skies becoming mostly sunny again, highs of 78. Make it a great weekend from Jet 24. I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins on 101.7 XZY.
Jeff and Danielle,
your favorite morning show.
And the Wolves are our favorite football team. Not that Keystone's not, it's just that they're not.
Wait,
You know.
it's only because you're not Wolves.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd like you
Yeah,
to.
if you were Wolves, if you could convert somehow, we'd root for you too, but you're not. So, anyway, hey, by the way, tomorrow, Danielle and I will be here to keep you going in the morning.
Ooh, Saturdays now.
Yeah.
They liked us so much, they added Saturdays from 8 to 12.
Well, the only ones that liked us much are the ones we
It
kept
doesn't
paying.
matter, we're on Saturdays.
Okay, fine.
Jeff and Danielle in the morning.
Infotainment.
Kane's greatest hits all day.
1017 XCY.
WXCYLP Kane. Hometown proud.
From the music you love to the teams you cheer for. This is your community on your station. 1017 WXCYLP Kane. 1017XCY's pregame show is sponsored by Atlantic Eastern Electrical, providing electrical contract services for business and industry. They're located in Kane and can be reached at 837-1222. Also supported by Kane Dental and Primary Care Center, part of the Keystone Rural Health Consortium. Located at 118 Fraley Street, they offer primary care and pediatrics with same-day acute visits available. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Thursday. 814-837-6313. We also thank Pepe's Bistro on Fraley Street, serving hand-tossed pizzas and homemade bread, along with a full menu of entrees and beverages. 814-837-8712. We thank these businesses for supporting WXCY.
Yeah, and back to Paul R. Miller Stadium is getting ready here for the opening kickoff. But before we get to that, around the league, we're going to have scores for you tonight. And also, we're going to have the 300 Club winners tonight for us all. So, is that 4 quarters or 5 quarters?
4 this year.
It's 4 this year?
Four,
okay.
Yeah, I think it's 4
So
this
there'll be
year.
4 winners of that tonight. So that's great. And Friends of the Wolf Pack, which I see that list is really growing more, Chris. We're going to have to extend the halftime because you're going to be reading quite a few names there. So thank you for the people that sponsor that. Friends of the Wolf Pack is, like you said, that's what really makes your radio station go up here. And we're so happy that people help us out.
Boy, it is quite the advantage to have people who care and love being from where they're from.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And they love hearing the game from their hometown. And
it's big. It's very big.
And you know what? We got a really nice comment from, or compliment, I should say, from one of our own, our family, WXCY, Eddie Rose.
Eddie, yeah.
Who does Up on the Hilltop. Said some good things about Joey and Joe Jr. and everybody involved.
So that's great. As the Keystone Panthers come onto the field, they have quite a few kids out there, Bruce. I would say their numbers are, there's about 40 kids out there. And the Kane Wolves, what our roster's around 31, and it looks like that.
38.
38. So that's a nice number there. And
it is. I mean, that's a big number compared to nowadays.
And then we were watching on the field, and we see the Hayden Hollebecky, which he's just in. He's not going to be dinged up a little bit, not going to be suited up tonight. And then, as we were talking, Connor Taylor, the freshman, right? That's a ninth grade freshman is going to get a start here tonight, which he's played quite a bit this year as a ninth grader.
He's played well.
Yeah, he's played well.
He stepped in and.
He stepped up, right? Yeah. And,
sure has.
What they said they're going to take the Dar kid, Preston Dar, move him back as a linebacker and just kind of move it backwards.
Right, they kind of go from a 3-4 to a 4-3 and flop it back and forth.
And last week, did you notice when they made them adjustments at halftime? The Smith kid, Isaiah, he was playing defensive end. They put him in the middle as like a nose tackle.
Right.
And that really...
That mucked things up.
Mm-hmm.
It really did.
And then...
he had some big sacks. He had like 2 really huge sacks.
Oh, that was big. Yeah, he kind of scared us. We thought on the one where, there might be because it was...
he got him down hard.
Yeah. So, and then also, what's that? There's a thing out there. It's like the Big 30 Players of the Week and stuff. And
yes.
Somebody sent me a video of that, and the Anderson boy there, Evan Anderson, was on that, like an honorable mention.
He was nominated.
Yeah, and he spoke well. And one of the things that impressed me a lot was that it was all about his teammates, you know what I mean? Because the guy was asking him, the 97-yard run, da-da-da-da-da. But Anderson stayed focused, and he said, and the other guy, the guy doing the interview said, well, we were up by 40-17. And, that kind of threw Anderson a little bit of a curveball because we won like 21-17, you know? So, but what he said was, and I really thought that was impressive how he brought Isaiah Smith's name into the Ecker kid, all about the team, the Dar kid on that block punt. So that was pretty impressive of him doing that interview. And that's what he said about, wasn't me. I mean, I ran the ball, but the kids up front.
I was just a part of the unit.
So that was big, and he called out his teammates, and I thought that was a really impressive interview like that. And,
well, you know what? When you think that way and you carry yourself that way, you don't have to take all the kudos and you don't have to take all the blame. You know why? Because it's a Kane team thing.
And you see that this year, really. I mean, mean, it's just everybody stepping
Seems
up.
to be.
It's how it is, and that's the coaching staff. And then they did ask him about Coach Bodemer and stuff, and I don't think he was going to say anything bad about Coach Bodemer. I mean, otherwise he'd be running the hills.
No,
and
I know he's smart.
Right? Yeah, he's smart. But you can tell that with people that we've talked to about just the whole program that they build up here, and it's been going on for quite some time. And we've had some lean years, but you look at the overall picture for the last 15 years up here, it's been a pretty productive, a good program, and the people that are doing it is, like I said, the Barners and the Silphy. Hey, he's a principal,
core.
right? Principal, and he's still kind of helping out here. And
Silphy's is still helping out here.
And they preach academics, but this group of people up here at the Kane School District, it's about the academics, but they also encourage sports and other extracurriculum, and they get kids out to do stuff. You know what I mean? And that's huge. It really is huge.
We bring a kid over from the soccer team. He's our kicker, and we let him do both. And, it's all team.
Yeah. So, and like how we talked about, what it takes to do these things. So many people got to be helping out to make these games happen. Just not this football game, but all the games at the high school level, at the midget level. There's so many people that volunteer their time to make this stuff happen. So,
how about it?
Set here for the national anthem. By the Kane High School Band, and you know what? They do a great job, and their numbers aren't very big in the band.
They've come up a little bit.
But they do a great job.
They sure do.
I noticed two of the cheerleaders down there with cheerleader duties, and they actually were part of the band, so they're doing double duty, So
everybody's contributing, Bees.
Yeah, and so we're getting set here. And tonight's captains for the Wolves, right? They were, I noticed that out there. They already did this out there. They're going out there right now for the captains, and it's going to be, what is that, Isaiah Smith, Preston Darr, Evan Anderson, and Tommy Shrub out there, right, Bruce?
Yes, right, and Jacob Henry for the Panthers, along with 56, which is Brady Dunlap, and Dom Corciati, and number 11,
yep.
Joey Spence.
Yep, there you go, Bruce. Good job on that. And also the sun's starting to set here, so the field, earlier had the sun on it. Now it's like all no sun on it. So
it goes fast this time of year.
It does. And that makes it better for the players out there. I really think that,
sure it does. You're not squinting all the time. You got that sweat under your eye. And it's a glary thing.
And the heat thing. I mean, it was 70 a little bit ago, but it's supposed to get down about the 48 degrees tonight. So as this game goes on, I would say by the time it gets over, it's going to be down in the mid 60s, 65, 62 degrees out.
I'm blowing more leaves around as I'm coming home by the dam every night.
So I'm not sure who won the toss.
Kane did.
Kane did. So
Kane won the toss, and will receive.
They're going to receive, huh? Okay.
They're taking the rock.
Okay.
Love it.
And the Hollabecky kid, too, he was a receiver, big defender.
Did a lot.
And he did a lot. And sometimes he'd be back he would be back for
kickoffs,
some punts and stuff. So, that's going to be replacement here tonight to see
but
who
next
else
guy up, this is how
right.
you get, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is how you get better.
And going to kick off was with that number 15, and that is Seth Slogenfart.
Slogenhot?
Slogenhot, yeah, Slogenhot.
Good German name.
It is. And
Chris didn't
Sophie's
meet
is
him
going to
up
be
at
back, number 5, and also the Landon Chapman, that's going to step up here, which we've seen him a few times here so far this year.
I said it all along. This kid's going to make a play.
It's going to be Chapman, and he's going to take it at the 10. He comes out to the 15, sets up a block, tries to make a cut at the 20, out to the 25.
Nice. And a flag.
And big number 4, James Rankin, on the tackle, and there's a flag.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a block in the back piece.
Yeah, probably is going to be against the Wolves. And the Chapman, he's a freshman, right? Ninth grader.
Just a freshman. Yeah. He's going to make a big play this year somehow.
Yeah, he's quick.
Against the Wolves, holding. Block in the back, I think, maybe.
And it's been no secret about it. The Wolves have really relied a lot on their running game, but the Novosel kid, he can air it out. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, and he's got a nice strong arm. He's mobile. He can get it moved around.
So here we go for the Wolves. First series of the night going to start at their own 16-yard line. Looks like Will Silphy's going to be split to our near side. Anderson in the backfield with Novosel. And it's a low snap, and Novosel does a nice job just to pick it up off the ground and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage.
I think when he snapped it, he hit his thigh.
Yeah.
And it just never made it back it did on the bounce, but.
Yeah, and Novosel doesn't. Boy, that could have been a disaster right out of the gate.
Thank God it went straight back to him, though.
So it's going to be a loss of a yard for second down for the Wolves, 2nd and 11. And it's at their own 15. Again, Anderson with Novosel. Looks like Dar going to be the up back. And now there's going to be a flag. I think that's going to go against the Wolves.
Yep.
So just not what they wanted to start, how they wanted to start.
Nope.
And that's going to be a 5-yard motion penalty. So now it's going to be a 2nd and 16 for the Wolves back at their own 10-yard line. It looks like number 3 and 5. That's Talon Schaefer split way out to the left, and Silphy's here split to our side. And it's a handoff to Anderson, left side. Anderson gets back close to about to the 15.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 12, looks like. Maybe long 11. Tackled by 11 at Joey Spence.
Spence on the tackle, huh? So 3rd and 11, as you said, Bruce. 3rd and 11 for the Wolves. And again, 2 receivers, Silphy's and Schaefer. And this pass, is that intended out there for Dar? Just kind of floated a little bit as there was some pressure kind of coming up the middle. And that was received there. That looked like Corchetti out there, too, on the defensive.
It was good coverage, and good penetration. So with a set of downs like that, we're just lucky to get away without turning the ball over here.
So Schaefer going to punt from his own, probably about the 5-yard line, as
He's got a leg.
Nellis on right about at midfield.
Good punt.
Nice punt, and it takes a bounce. Kind of just deaded right there.
It was a 50-50 bounce.
Yeah, just went straight up. So Keystone going to take over their first drive in Kane Wolves territory, down about at the 42-yard line, I think it is. And
well, you can't ask for more, for better field position.
Yeah, so Keystone there led by Dom Corchetti.
He's a wily one.
And like I said,
just a
some
junior.
big beef on the line too, Bruce. I mean, there's some big kids, and you can just you can see it. And I said on that game film, they're definitely a physical team. So Corchetti from the shotgun, Nels into the backfield, and it's going to be a throw to Nellis out here into the flat. And Nels breaks tackles down inside the 30, but there is a flag. Yeah, that might be against.
It came in quick.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a procedure charge against Keystone. We'll see.
That's a good call, Beast, because he threw it right at that point of attack on the line.
So some yellow out early in this game, huh?
Yep.
And that's what it's going to be, illegal procedure against Keystone. So they're going to back it up 5.
Chris got us the instant replay, so.
That's nice. That really is. That's a nice job.
We're getting
there.
spoiled,
yes,
man.
that's
I'll tell
clear.
you what. Cappuccino machine would be nice.
Oh, boy.
So first down for Keystone at the Kane Wolves 48-yard line with 10 minutes to go here. Opening half, no score. Corchetti from the backfield. Now Nellis in motion, and he fakes it to Nellis, and Corchetti keeps it, and he gets back to about the 45-yard line, a pickup of about maybe 2, I think. A nice job there by the Kane Wolves.
Logan Williams was in on that tackle.
That ball did pop out, guys.
Oh, wow. Ball came out, but Keystone picked it back up, huh?
Looks to be, yes. Yeah.
That could have been big.
Aiden Eckert also went on the tackle along with Smith. So still second and long, huh, Beast?
Yep, 2nd and 13 for the Keystone Panthers at their Kane Wolves 46-yard line. Corchetti from the shotgun, Nels in motion. Now they hand it to Nels, and boy, they had a shot at him, but Nels gets back to the original line of scrimmage down inside the 40. Down to about the 39-yard line. That's probably going to bring up a third down for Keystone, 3rd and 7.
Yep, Williams tracked. Oh, I'm sorry.
You go. You got it.
Logan Williams tracking him fine, and Kane Jamerson on stop.
And that's what's going to take, right? I mean, there's going to...
Tommy Shrub had a shot at him, but he just whiffed him.
Now Keystone going to go to 3 wide receivers here, split to our side. Corchetti into the backfield at the quarterback spot. And Henry and Corchetti going to just run this one. Keeper off the right side, has a little bit of room.
Holding.
And down inside about the 32-yard line, but there is a flag again, Bruce.
Yep, I think it's going to be holding on Keystone.
And number 54, Isaiah Smith, there is a flag on the play.
So we'll see what that is, and that's usually right from the spot of the foul.
And that's right where... Yeah, it was Kane Jamerson was going in on that tackle, and he got...
Good eye, Bruce.
Yep.
So both these teams early on, maybe a little bit jittery with, just making a couple of mistakes.
Yep. In Keystone, you go down there, you're playing on that long grass down there. It gets wet. It's more of a running atmosphere. Up here, they're on a fast track.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and 13 at the Kane Wolves 47. Corchetti back to pass, and that's going to be incomplete as that was intended out there for Nellis, but also on the defensive side was Talon Schaefer right there with Nellis, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 14 at the 47-yard line of the Wolves, and I think that's going to bring on the first punt for the Keystone Panthers.
Yep, Novacell's going to be back deep. I don't think Corchetti expected him to be where he was at when he threw that. He kind of thought he'd be rounding it up more, and he kind of flattened it out, that route.
So Corchetti, the punter, stands at his 40, gets a kickoff. It looks like it's going to be a wobbly kick off the right side. And we're going to see where they spot it. Went out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The Wolves take over with 8 minutes to go here, 8:32 opening half. And no score between the Keystone Panthers and the Kane Wolves.
Well, I'll tell you what, we haven't lacked for good weather, have we?
Oh, man.
Loving it.
Boy, Chris is just in heaven.
I'm heaven out here. Let me tell you what. The only problem is, just for the video folks out there, it's tough until that sun gets down past the press box level.
Yeah, that is. That's right in their eyes.
It is, yep.
So here we go. Anderson in the backfield. It's a direct snap to, is that number 54?
54.
and that is Isaiah Smith in the backfield. And they snapped that direct snap to Isaiah Smith, and he gets across the 30.
He was a quarterback down in middle school.
Yes, he was. And that's a pickup of 4. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Wolves. Spotted at their 29-yard line. Now Novosel, and he's going to keep this one off that right side as he's going to be stopped. Maybe a yard gain, number 4, and that's Franklin on the tackle. No, that's Isaiah Smith again on the carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, always throwing a little bit different kind of a wrinkle.
Yeah.
And you got Kane Jamerson into the backfield now again with Anderson back there along with Isaiah Smith. Yeah, that's as Novosel's not out there, right? Is that what's going on, or just don't see him out there? So it's going to be a direct snap. This one here is Isaiah Smith. Now looks like the Wildcat. Anderson going to take a direct snap. Going to try to run to the right side, and Anderson makes a miss here and gets out to about the 37-yard line. Nice tackle there again by Franklin. And that's a 1st down for the Wolves. And a nice run there by Anderson, wasn't it? Off that right side. Preston Dar made a nice block along with number 52, and that's the young Connor Taylor.
Connor Taylor, yes.
And that's a 1st down. So we're seeing something a little bit of a different wrinkle here.
I love it.
As I don't even see.
Yeah, is he playing wideout over there?
Yeah, you're right. He is playing wideout. Yeah, that's a big wrinkle. That's something that first time we've ever seen that. Yeah, Eric Novosel playing the wideout, Bruce.
Oh, they're going to call this on Kane. I thought it might be encroachment. He just stood up to defend himself.
Another flag, right?
Another flag, yeah.
So illegal procedure again. So instead of 1st and 10, it's 1st and 15 for the Wolves. Back up into the 32-yard line of the Wolves. So 1st down and 15. Jamerson in the backfield with Isaiah Smith and Evan Anderson. Now it looks like Anderson going to take the snap, and it is, and he follows his blockers right up the middle, and Anderson maybe picks up of about 2 out to the 35-yard line.
Yep.
It's just some power running right there.
Yeah, they're just trying to move the point of attack ahead here. It's going to bring up 2nd and 13.
And then when you put Smith into the backfield back there, that made Eckert, which he's the long snapper,
right.
Eckert, he went to the center spot. So, hey, mixing stuff up, man, I'll tell you.
And you know what? This pays off in the long run anyways because more guys get more done at more spots.
And now Novosel back at the shotgun, and Novosel rolling to his
get
left,
rid of
and
it.
he gets rid of it. That's going to be almost it is incomplete as Corchetti had a beat on it.
He did.
And big number 57 for Albertine made some pressure. Novosel had to kind of just, he was running backwards when he let that
and
go.
It's tough running to your left and
yeah.
trying to get rid of it with your right, running that way.
So 5:55 to go here before the quarter ends, and it's 0-0 score. 3rd and 13 for the Wolves. Now going to have 4 receivers for the Wolves. Novosel from shotgun. And he's going to be hit for a loss back about at the 26-yard line is number 52, and that's Hoffman.
All over him, Hoffman was.
Yep, and 57 Albertine, I think, also. But, boy, that was
6-yard loss.
Collapsed quickly. So 4th and 21 back at the Kane Wolves 26-yard line.
Key being they're going to get the ball in good field position again, Bees.
Yeah, so Schaefer going to stand back at his 15-yard line. The punt, and Nellis going to be right around his 45. Good snap, and gets a kind of a shank kick here. And it takes a bounce right out of bounds. So
the Wolves 58 or 48.
Yeah.
He's almost in the Canadian Football League.
I was going to say, I don't know there, Bruce.
That's what happens when you scan the channels too much.
Oh, boy.
Hamilton Wildcats. Dave Newman from over in, we worked
Bradford,
with him.
yeah, he won the 300 club ticket there, Bruce. Is that what he said? Dave Newman.
Yep.
So Big Larry Smith, he sells a lot of them winning tickets, old Larry.
He sold me the big one.
So 1st down for the Keystone Panthers at the Kane Wolves 48-yard line. Corchetti from the shotgun, and they're going to hand this off to Nellis on a quick trap, and Nellis at the 45, down at the 40, has a block, takes it outside, down at the 30, down at the 20, and ran out of bounds.
Evan Anderson finally.
Number 3, Eli Nellis on the carry for the
And that's going to be a down inside the, what's that, about the 15-yard line. So a nice run there by the Nellis kid, and that's what you were talking about earlier in the game. He's their big runner.
He's an elusive kid, man.
First and 10.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Kane Wolves 15-yard line. No score. 5 minutes here remaining in the first quarter.
Most of their scores have been low-scoring games, Bees.
Corchetti from the shotgun, and he takes this keeper right up the middle and down inside about the 10. Looks like Isaiah Smith there, number 54, and 62 Eckert, but pickup of about 5 for Keystone.
Yeah, the Panthers have been able to move the ball here on this drive.
For Keystone.
So, yeah, there you go. 2nd and 5 at the ball at the Kane Wolves 10-yard line.
Get a little momentum going in good field position.
And now it looks like Landon Reed going to be split way out of here one-on-one as Nell's in motion, and it's going to be a
keeping it
counter to number 2, and that's
he walked in.
Number 2,
yes.
Jacob Henry.
Yep.
And he walks in untouched. That was
the senior
counter trap play as everything was going to the right, and Henry. That was just a nice design play there. Caught the Wolves off guard and went untouched for the first score of the night. Puts up 6 points for the Keystone Panthers. And number 21 is going to be the kicker, and that's Bryce Mount. Number 4, the holder, Rankin. So here we go, left-footed kick, and it's up, and it is good. So number 21, Mahoney, puts up the extra point, and Keystone scores first, 7-0 with 4:13 to go here in the first quarter. And so far, Bruce, it's been Keystone had some pretty good field position on both of their drives on Kane's side, and Kane 1 first down so far.
Yeah, Kane has just not been able to move the football offensively, and up until that drive, they've done a good job, plus some penalties against the Panthers that held them back. But that drive was a pretty well-sustained drive.
Yep, 48-yard drive right there.
Yep. So the Panthers are going to take a 7-0 lead here with 4:13 to go in the first still.
Yep. Have some score updates. Keystone 7, Karn City 7, Montauk 0. Port 16, Smithport nothing, Otto 6, Red Bank Valley nothing, and everyone else playing anywhere is knotted up at 0.
Thanks, Chris.
Friday Night Lights, baby. Here they are. Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, I whiffed on that Thursday night game was that Warren game, and then Cathedral Prep won 58-7 over Warren. Ouch. They're just a powerhouse.
So going to be a kick to Chapman again. He takes it at the 10, the 20, the 25, at the 30, and he's going to be corralled right at the 30-yard line. Big number 7, and that's Eli Anger. And he showed a little bit of anger on that tackle.
He got there quick, too.
He did. As Chapman tried to cut it outside, and Anger took him high. So the Wolves start at their own 30-yard line, down 7-0, 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. And they're going to mark it back at the 27-yard line of the Wolves.
See what we got them with the montage offense this time.
So now it looks like Anderson going to be in the backfield with Dar. Going to be 3 backs, and now looks like Dar and Kane Jamerson, and this is going to be Dar with the ball. He gets out across the 30, out at about the 31-yard line.
Close to 3.
Preston Dar, tackled there by Rankin, number 4. And
75, Everett Fulton. And that Fulton kid's a lad. Wow.
Yes, he
is. A big boy.
So 2nd and 7 for the Wolves, and mixing things up tonight. I mean, every week they're able to add a little bit wrinkles into this offense. So Dar in motion, and it's going to be a Counter
nice
that.
cut.
Anderson makes a nice cut at the 40, at the 45. Breaks a tackle, 50. Down at the 40. Down at the 30. Run out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Evan Anderson. Boy, number 11, and Joey Spence.
48 yards.
48-yard run. And, boy, does he make a nice move at the line, doesn't he? Kind of lets it,
He reads it.
He does. And he kind of had it stuffed up the middle, and he was able just to break it a little bit outside and sets up his blockers well. And that was just a nice, what was that, a 48-yard run? So the Wolves.
As close as I could get. Yep.
So a nice run there by Evan Anderson to take it down.
He never backs down from contact.
No,
never.
Take it down inside the 23-yard line of Keystone. So here we go. Novosel from shotgun. Dar in motion. Novosel rolls to the left.
Oh, he's got
throws to Dar, and Dar caught that one
Nice.
in double coverage right down inside about the 12-yard line. Boy, Novosel threw a dart to Dar, and Dar makes a nice catch with two people right around him.
Well, the smart thing was he sat down right in front of that Anger kid, that Eli Anger kid, and the other guy. I missed who that was, but, you get in front of him. There's nothing they can do but reach around.
Yeah, that's a good call there, Bruce, and that's good enough for a first down. Going to be 1st and 10, the ball at the 12-yard line. And this is going to be Novosel with the keeper right close, maybe
two.
About 2 down at the 10. With 2:45 to go here, first quarter, the Wolves marching. Going to bring up a 2nd and 10. They can get a first down inside the 5-yard line for the Wolves. So
Henry on the tackle.
now it looks like Dar going to be in the backfield again with Anderson as Novosel from that shotgun. Looks like Will Silfrey split way out here to the right. And now Kane Jamerson, the up back. And here it is, and a pass. And that's going to be, is that
Dar.
caught? What is it?
No, it was a run.
It was a run?
Yeah, it was a fake
a run.
pass, and he brought it down and handed it to Preston Dar.
Yep.
Stopped by Henry.
Man, inside, the 9? 3rd down for the Wolves.
Yep, they can get a first down at the 4, it looks to be.
So 3rd and 6 for the Wolves. 3rd and 6, ball at the 9-yard line. 3 into the backfield. Now Dar in motion, and it's going to be Anderson, and Anderson going to be hit.
He got cut
as
down.
number 2 comes Henry.
Henry.
And he just seen that play develop right in front of him, and as Henry does a nice job coming in,
He
make a
came
tackle.
from behind that play, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. So here it is. It's going to be a 4th and 6. Going to be 4th and 10 for the Wolves.
Yeah.
It looks like Ty Bosch are going to come on for a 30-yard field goal here.
Yep.
Is going to attempt the field goal for the Wolves. Number 1 there is Novosel hold.
So here we go. 30-yard attempt here by Tyson Boschert. And the snap, getting ready. It's a good snap. Sets down, and Boschert
he's going to
be short. Boy, just didn't get that. And that was a good snap there. And I tell you what, Aiden Eckert, he's a good snapper. The ball gets back quick. It really does. And that was the difference last week
And it's
between
all timing.
Ridgeway. You know what I mean? Their snapper, just that ball kind of
Well,
floated.
the one time was real high, and then the next time where the sack occurred, or the block punt, I'm sorry, is it floated. It gave him time to get there, and then they fouling in the end zone.
And he does. He gets it back there, so I'm not sure what happened, but it looked like that was a good snap, good hold.
It was a good rush, too, on the kick.
Yeah, there was some pressure up the middle. So the Wolves, fall here fall a little bit short as that ball or stalls at the 20-yard line. So Keystone takes over up 7-0 with 1:10 to go. Take over at their own 20-yard line. Corchetti, and he's going to hand this off to Nels. Nels out the right side across the 30. Ran out of bounds about at the 32-yard line. So Nels picks up a big chunk.
Sophie's finally runs him out.
First down yardage on the carry, going to be 1st and 10, Keystone.
The problem with that play is we're not getting the containment we were getting last week in the second half, Once they get outside, you get an angle. You pick up 7. That makes it easy to add yards up.
Yep, nobody out there. As soon as he gets a corner, you're looking at the safety to make a play.
Yep.
Now Keystone going to go 3 wide receivers split here to the left. Chorchetti going to pass, and he throws over the middle, and that's caught. The 50, at the 40, at the 30, 20, 10. And that is a touchdown. Eli Nellis. And that was just a nice throw right over the middle by Torchetti. As you go right here with about a 10-yard, 5-yard pass, and Nellis does the rest, and he puts the speed on. And
big play.
Yeah.
Right down the middle of the field, about 68 yards.
And when you looked at the stats for these guys, that he's their big receiver, right?
Yep.
That's the.
Yep, he's their all guy.
The extra point for the Panthers.
So up 13-0 on for the extra point is Money. So here we go as 13-0 looking on the extra point, and the kick is good by Money, and that's going to be 14-0 for Keystone. And that was an 80-yard drive, but what was that, 60-some yard pass play there by...
Yeah, I wrote it down as 75.
So 2 big plays right there as Keystone.
That's huge.
And the Wolves, yeah, right. And
this is just not that many plays ago that Kane ripped off a big one of their own, but got denied down in that end. So it shows you the weapons they have here.
Oh, big time.
And the teams, they played some quality teams.
Yep, so Wolves got to, make some adjustments here and get back into this game and get some ball control here, and got to put some points up now.
And time of possession is huge, too, man, when you can keep another defense on the field for quite a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wears them down.
Yep, keep their off, because they are a high-powered offense, I thought. That's when you looked at the stats, the kid threw for 400-some yards, and that's in 3 games, right? So
Landon Chapman, number 5, Will Silfies, back deep to receive for the Wolves.
So Silfies and Chapman for the Wolves going to stand back at their 10-yard line. Seth Sloganoff ready to kick for the Keystone Panthers. And this is going to be again to Chapman at the 10-yard line at the 15, trying to set something up the middle, tries to cut it out the side, out across about at the 30-yard line. Landon Chapman, big number 10, Jimmy Sprague on the tackle.
Met him head on. Boy, there isn't much to Chapman, is there?
No.
Not a big kid, but he's got some wheels and some giddy up.
He's not afraid to take a hit neither.
He put his head right in it, didn't he?
Yeah, he does.
That's the key.
So here we go.
Decent field position. This is right where we've had the ball all 3 times.
Yeah, at the 30, So here we go with under a minute to go, 45 seconds. The Wolves find themselves down by a score of 14-0. So here we go with Anderson in the backfield with Novosel. Novosel back to pass, and he throws this one, caught by Kane Jamerson. And Jamerson takes that out to across the 40. Going to be a first down. Nice catch there by Jamerson.
Rankin was all over him, and he just went up and took it away.
Yes, he did. Nice job by the sophomore, right? Jamerson, number 10.
Yep, and that's a good job to stay in front, make the good quick turn, and it's there.
Yep. So that's a pickup of 11. First down at the 41-yard line with under 30 seconds to go here. Wolves, I think they got to get this play off, and they do. And that's going to be a handoff. Is that Anderson? And he gets it out to close to the 45-yard line.
And that's going to be it, Bees.
So that's going to bring up a second down and about 7. So it is at the end of the first quarter. The Wolves down 14-0. Take it back to Joe up at the station and get ready for the second quarter.
1017 XCY would like to thank these business partners for their support in helping make this broadcast possible. Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware. Howard Hanna Professionals. Steve Tunall, Kane State Farm Insurance Representative. Allegheny Eye Care. Zook Motors. D'Angelo Custom Built Manufacturing. Haberberger Disposal. Kane Elks Club. Field Street Boots. Kinzu Beverage. Pepe's Bistro. Texas Hot Lunch and Four Sons Family Restaurant. W.E. Swanson Insurance. Atlantic Eastern Electrical. KD Accounting. Kane Senior Center. The Wild Sunshine Factory, and Kane Dental and Primary Care Center. Thanks to these businesses and for our Friends of the Wolfpack supporters for helping with our broadcast.
WXCYLP, Kane.
All right, here we are back at Paul R. Miller Stadium as the Wolves find themselves in a hole, 14-0. Start of the second quarter, the Wolves, it's going to be a 2nd and 7.
pretty rough sledding up the middle, isn't it, Beast?
Yeah, it is. Like I said, Keystone, very physical team, as we figured they were going to be. And also the Wolves. I mean, they're them guys, linemen are pretty strong. They've been
stout,
physical, so we'll see what happens here second quarter. 2nd and 7 for the Wolves. Now Dar in motion, and that's going to be a run by Novosel to the right side. And Novosel got a little room close to the 50, and there's going to be a flag.
That's going to be on us.
And as Novosel got close to the 50, but we'll see what the flag brings. Quite a few flags so far tonight,
I think that's 6 total.
6 total flags.
Yep. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
It's going to be on the Wolves, and then there's a block in the back.
Mm-hmm. So instead of 3rd and 2, we're going to bring it back, and it's going to be a 2nd down and see where it's at.
That was a spot foul. That was a well-designed play, too. He had a lot of blocking out in front of him. He's got the speed.
So that takes it back to the Kane Wolves 35-yard line, 2nd and 17. So that's big. You go from a 3rd and 2, you get a penalty, and now it's 2nd and 17. So you just kind of hurting yourself a little bit here as Novosel with the snap sets up a screen, and that's going to be
caught
at the 40, at the 45, and that's Preston Dar out to about the 47-yard line, tackled there by number 3, and that's Nellis. And that picks up a nice chunk to get it back within manageable. It's going to be about a 3rd and 5 for the Wolves.
Yeah, got all but 2 back.
So 3rd and 5 at the 47-yard line of the Wolves. Novosel from the shotgun. Looked like he tried to cadence a little bit different count to draw him off sides, but Keystone doesn't bite on that. So now Anderson into the backfield with Novosel. And fake to Anderson, and Novosel tries to keep this himself, but boy, nice job there by number.
Yes, he was. Kid. Along with Landon Money.
Yep, and he just stayed home on that as everything was going to go to the right side and misdirection. Boy, he just stayed home, number 22, Money.
Yeah, he just mirrored him. He stuck with him the whole time.
So Schaefer going to punt inside his 30-yard line. Good snap, and Talon gets a nice one off, and that's going to be a fair catch there by number 3, Nellis.
That's funny. I like that he waited for the fair catch and went to bolt.
Yeah. But that's a good job by that kid to catch that, because if he doesn't, that one I think would have taken a big bounce.
Well, yeah, it's going back a lot.
Yeah. So he did a nice job to come up on that.
0006. Hyundai Tucson. License plate number.
Somebody's parked where they shouldn't.
Oh, is that what that is?
That is, yeah. Oh, lights on. Lights on, engine running. Oh, boy. Not going to have any gas left.
They were in a hurry to get to the game.
Yeah, how about it?
So here we go. Torchetti. And he's going to hand off to Nels, and Nels kind of breaks a tackle at the line at the 30, out to about the 35-yard line. Finally, Eckert on the tackle for the Wolves, but boy, yeah.
Dar, but man, he's a handful. Pretty elusive.
Connor Taylor also there, but going to be a 2nd and about 1 at the 34-yard line of the Wolves, and the Wolves just don't want to get down by another score here with before half. So here we go, 2nd and a yard for Keystone. Corchetti from the shotgun, and he's going to pitch it, and it's ball's on the ground. And he come up with it, man. Nice play there. By who is that number? What is that
it's
number?
Kane Ball.
Oh, is it really?
Kane Ball. You bet.
Came up with that.
Dar? You bet it is.
We'll have to look.
You have to watch that on the replay, guys.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
So number 2 goes in motion.
And it popped right out in front of him.
And it's either, it looks like Dar, yeah. Corey, yes, it does. Preston Dar comes up with that. Nice job.
Out at the 28. Looks to be somewhere in that neighborhood, 29.
So there's that turnover, for the.
Needed it, buddy.
Needed that to happen right there. So we can do anything with it. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Best starting position that we've had.
Yeah.
We've got it down inside the 25 on the Anderson run. So Novosel 4 receivers, and he's going to throw down the middle. Has Dar down at the 15 as Dar goes up and makes a nice catch. And he turns, and he knew he was going to get hit.
He snapped that off, too.
He did.
That was right to his chest.
And Corchetti comes up and makes a big hit right there, but Dar able to stay with it. First down for the Wolves, 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line of the Keystone Panthers. Yep. Again, the Wolves going to go empty backfield, 4 receivers. Kane, Silphy's split to the left along with Jamerson. Now in motion comes Anderson, and it's a keeper by Novosel down inside about the 5. Going to be close to a first down.
Yeah, maybe a couple yards short.
And that's just a nice run there by Novosel.
It's a little read option.
Yep, he does. He comes in motion from that slot spot, and they fake it to him, and Novosel just takes off the right side. Couple nice blocks downfield. Going to be 2nd and 2. The ball at the 7-yard line of Keystone. Again,
spread them out.
Nobody into the backfield. Novosel back to pass. Throws a quick one to Evan Anderson. And Anderson a first down inside the 5. Going to be 1st and goal for the Wolves. So,
Nellis on the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal, like you said.
1st and goal, spotted right at the 3-yard line. So Wolves kind of spreading things out here a little bit.
I like this get-and-go offense.
Yeah, and you're right, getting up to the line of scrimmage and going quick. Nobody in the backfield again with Novosel, the shotgun. Now in motion comes Anderson. They fake it to, no, they give it to Anderson. He cuts it back, and he's in. Evan Anderson does a nice job, and the Wolves, hey, the big turnover there. Preston Dart comes up with the fumble, and the Wolves take it, and just what they needed to do to get that little bit of momentum back. And it's a touchdown. And, boy, does Anderson do a nice job when he stops. Because nothing was going to be on the outside, and he just picked that hole up the middle and put on the 6 points for the Wolves. Now the Boschert on for the extra point.
Tyson Boschert will attempt the extra point for the Wolves.
Good snap, good hold, and Boschert kicks that one, and that is through. So there you go, the Wolves score with 8:19 remaining here in the second quarter. So just what the doctor ordered for the Wolves is it was starting to kind of not fade away,
the
but it was just
starting to mound up.
Yeah, and that was just what you had to do. And the big turnover for the Wolves, as I said, Preston Dar comes up with the fumble recovery at the 29-yard line, and the Wolves spread it out, and it was pass play to Preston Dar. Was there 2 passes there, I do believe, and Anderson on a pass, and then the touchdown. So and you know what? The line give them some time there. You know, they had they have so far this year, and tonight stepped it up.
The problem's been running the ball up the middle.
Yeah.
So what we're doing now is just a little quicker than we did last week. Last week it was halftime where we spread it out. We've done that a half a quarter earlier.
And like
tonight.
You said, it was a hurry-up offense too there,
right.
wasn't it, Bruce?
Right.
They kind of got up. And
boom.
Yep. And that's, you know what, that takes a lot of practice to be able to go up to do that.
It does, and everybody's got to pay attention because it's just, you got to pay attention, man.
Yeah. No,
they're yelling numbers, and that all means something.
So good job. Boschert going to kick. And he kicks a little...
That's a space kick right there.
Down at the 30, taken by the up back, and he's going to be corralled around the 35-yard line. Yeah, he just didn't want to kick it long, and he just kind of tried to find that dead zone.
Yep.
But the Keystone kid does a decent job to pick that up, right? Let me see a number there.
Is that Nellis?
And that might have been Nels, the up back. So Panthers going to take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line, it looks like.
And that score was huge because, like you said, you didn't want them to go up 3.
Oh, no. So 1st and 10, you're right, with 8:11 to go here. Panthers up 14-7. So here we go, Corchetti, and he's going to hand this off to Nels, and he's going to be hit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Somebody wouldn't
There's going to be, is that Dar, number 87?
Yes,
that
sir.
Is Dar, but somebody else made him come up and made Dar.
There's a flag down, dude, Bees. Right down by the ref's foot.
Personal foul, face mask.
And that's who is that kid there? Number 22. And number 22 for the Wolves, and he made a nice play there. Benny McCormick. And that's a face mask. Wow, just what you didn't need. But Ben McCormick did a nice job to turn that back inside, and Dar might have got a face mask there with that tackle.
It's a big one.
So that's going to take us inside the Kane Wolves territory. Going to be first down for the Panthers at the 48-yard line of the Wolves with 7:50 to go here. Up 14-7 are the Panthers. Corchetti on the keeper, and he takes it down inside the 45. Going to be down about at the 43-yard line. And Connor Taylor on the tackle.
Yep.
For Keystone.
Boy, that breathes some life back into you, that running back number 15-yard penalty face mask.
No doubt. 2nd and 5 for the Panthers at the 43-yard line of the Wolves. So Corchetti from the shotgun again with Nellis into the backfield. Lone back, and they're going to hand it to Nellis, and he's trying to sweep it out to the outside and got it blocked up and takes up.
Got a first
across
down.
the 40. Isaiah Smith on the tackle, but Nellis was able to cut that. Had the outside stacked up.
Oh, they're going to call it short.
Nellis does a nice job to get it across the 40, down about at the 39, and you're right, going to be about a half-yard short.
That might have been Aiden Eckert coming in there and helping out on that, just kind of kept him from rolling ahead. Big play here. That's 4-down territory for Keystone.
So 3rd and a yard at the Kane Wolves 39-yard line, 6:30 to go here before the half. Keystone up 14-7. Corchetti from the shotgun, and he's going to keep this. It has room at the 30. Oh, and he is hit hard. Is upended out there. Schaefer and Anderson on the tackle as Corchetti down inside the 25-yard line.
And number 3, Talon Schaefer.
And that's the same thing. That's just he reads that. He stepped back to throw, and it's wide open. He took off.
Yep. But Schaefer hit him low. And
Boy, he did too.
Yeah. First down for Keystone at the Kane Wolves 26-yard line. 6 minutes to go here before half. Corchetti again from the shotgun. Nels in the backfield. Now it's Henry in motion, and they do a counter. And that's going to be Nellis, and Nellis is down inside the 20, tackled there by big number
Damon
57,
Wells.
Damon Wells, that's a nice open field tackle there by
Very
Wells.
good tackle, Bees.
But pickup of 7, though, 2nd and 3.
You know what? He hits the hole quick, very quick.
Yeah,
which he does.
And they do that, that counter trap play type stuff, motion,
Right.
Get everything going to the left, bring it back to the counter plays.
And if you're waiting for that and he cuts up, and then you've waited too long.
So Corchetti again, he's going to keep this himself off that left side, and he's down inside the 10. He's going to be at the 5, and he's going to have a touchdown. Is Dom Corchetti for the Keystone Panthers.
16-yarder.
Yep, and boy, that was just a nice setup. Blocks right here for
really nice block at the line on the end. That kid set, and because he was waiting to hit him. And
yep, number 22, Mahoney.
Blown up.
And Wells comes off the field limping a little bit. Chapman into the game for the Wolves as Wells comes off limping. Yeah, so here we go for Keystone, up 20-7 with 5:11 to go here. On the extra point is Money, or it's Mount, and it's snap, and that might be short. Yeah, short. So that was Bryce Mount for the extra point, and it falls short. So Keystone up 20-7 with 5:11 to go here before half. So the Wolves will take over. Another, kind of a big drive here for the Wolves.
Well, yeah, it is. If you want to keep that distance as close as possible. Yeah, you know what I mean?
And Keystone will get the ball the second half, right?
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, so this is a big drive. You don't want to turn it back over to Keystone, and you want to put some points up before half here if you're the Wolves.
Yeah, because if it's not a sustainable drive, then it turns out to be they get the ball back, and then they'll get it back 2 times in a row,
So big drive here for the Wolves.
I got some scores, guys. Central Clarion 6, Punksy 0. Sarah and Steve Timpano won the 300 Club. Going on in there. Carn City 7, Montauk 0. Du Bois 28, Bradford 7. Brockway 7, Brookville 0, Port 24, Smethport 0. And that's kind of weird because they have a co-op and a whole bunch of other sports. So that's got to be a weird thing there. Auto 14, Red Bank 6. And back to you guys for the kickoff.
Yeah, that's true. That is kind of a weird thing. You're right, because they wrestled together.
And soccer, I believe, too.
So big kick here, going to be taken at the 10-yard line. And that is Silfies, and he tries to get out to the 25, tackled by number 4, James Rankin.
Brought down by number 4, James Rankin.
So the Wolves will have 75 yards ahead of them here.
And they've got plenty of time to do it, Pease. 5:05 to go in the first half. Panthers up 20-7 on the Wolves here at home.
Yeah, you're right. Said, you want to, not in a hurry, but you want to take some clock off.
Just kind of be methodical and run down the road, down the field.
We had a penalty, guys.
Oh, another penalty.
Oh, my.
We had a penalty.
Yeah, against the Wolves. So that's going to be back at the 15-yard line. So that's 85 yards away. And like you said, I wouldn't mind seeing an 85-yard run here neither. If we're going to score quick. But,
I have to agree.
So here we go for the Wolves. Novosel from shotgun. He stands at his 10. And he's back to pass, rolls to the left, and he throws out here to Dar. Dar at the 15, out of bounds, across about at the 17, 18-yard line. So pick up about 3. Does stop the clock at 4:58 remaining here before half. 20-7 in favor of the Panthers from Keystone.
But Dar has good hands. He
does.
doesn't drop much.
Yes, sir. You're right, Bruce. So it looks like for Schaefer, going to be split way out to the right. Silfies out here to the left. And in the backfield with Novosel is Anderson.
Oh,
and now
that's a
Jamerson
flag.
in motion. And Anderson makes a move out across the 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
Going to be close to a first down. And what was there a flag?
I thought there was going to be. Watch.
Okay. No flag.
No flag.
So third and about a yard for the Wolves. Third and less than about a half a yard.
Yep. And this is big. This is really
4:30
big.
to go here before half. So from the shotgun is Novosel. Kane Jamerson into the backfield with Anderson. And it's going to be Novosel right
Good
up
call.
the middle, out across the 30. That's going to be a first down for the Wolves. Number 22, Money on the tackle.
This Money kid's
Along
been
with
around the
number
field.
57, also Albertine, I think it was. But first down, another flag. Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of flags, if it is. Illegal procedure against the Wolves.
That's 6 on us tonight.
Man, that's
First
just a
half.
lot of laundry out there. Yeah. Critical stuff, So instead of a first down, the Wolves will be looking at a third down now. Third, and it's going to be 6, and they're going to use a timeout, I think.
Yep.
Somebody did or didn't. Timeout. Keystone.
Yep, Keystone's going to use a timeout because they know if the Wolves don't get a first down here,
get
they're
it
going to
back.
get the ball back. So good timeout by the Keystone Panthers with 4:14 to go here first half. And, yeah, just that was big,
And they're going to get it back in good field position.
But if they get it back, we got to get a first down here. But like I said, how big that was is, Novosel gets a first down, would have been out about the 30-yard line. Instead, it's
a lot of
third
time.
and 6 back at the 19-yard line. So, yeah. And that's kind of just shooting yourself into the foot.
Yep. And this is not a place on third down where you want to get desperate. And, I know you're down 3, but you get desperate here, and it turns into a real nightmare. You float one out, or something.
You just want to keep this ball. You want to get a first down. And
you really don't want to give them the ball, but you don't want it to be a disaster.
Yeah, Port up on Smithport. Port, like I said, that's the team, the single A team that's
the real deal.
Been pretty impressive this year so far.
Yep.
So here we go now for the Wolves. Open backfield. Anderson going to be split into the slot with Schaefer way out to his right with Dar on this side.
There's going to be some
it looks
pressure.
like Silfies also And back to pass is Novosel, and he has some time, and he throws it out, and that's going to be close. Just short. Is that Anderson? That is Anderson, but boy, a nice open field tackle. And that's
he knew it was going to get hit,
Corchetti,
too.
right. That Corchetti kid comes up, and, he said he's a big-time player, that kid. And he's only a junior.
Mr. Everything.
He's only a junior. So that brings up a 4th down for the Wolves, 4th and 2. It looks like they're going to maybe go for it. They're going to run some clock down to 20, the game clock, and maybe Schaefer going to be back to punt. Yeah, he is going to punt now from. Yeah. Thought, man, maybe they were, but good choice not to go for it. I do believe so. Schaefer stands at his 10-yard line. Is that Nellis back at the midfield? And he gets that one off. That's a nice high kick. Fair catch there by Nellis at his own 48-yard line. Boy, there was some pressure.
That was boom.
Schaefer,
in his face.
Yeah.
He's used to that.
He is.
Last year, remember, he got some big kicks off.
Yeah. So here we go for the Wolves. Right here is big right now, 20-7.
Yeah, you don't want the floodgates open in here. And I can tell you, Nellis is going to have it in his hands.
Well, that's it. It's tough. That Nellis kid and the quarterback Corchetti there, they really make things happen.
That's 1-2.
And then you think about that, and then you throw the Henry kid in there once in a while. I mean, it's just pretty good offense right here. And it's a lot of misdirection is what they do, a lot of misdirection. So here you go, 1st down and 10. Corchetti back to pass, and he throws downfield, and that's going to be, nice job there by Schaefer. Intended
just
down
staying
there.
with him.
Yep. And that was intended out there for Henry. And does a nice job. It falls incomplete. You're right. That was just one-on-one out there.
Just running with him, right on his heel.
And Isaiah Smith put a little pressure out there, but
so here we go.
Stops the clock, 2nd and 10. The ball at the 47-yard line of Keystone. And Keystone, has 2 timeouts, I do think, remaining. And the Wolves probably have all 3.
Yep.
So 3:14 to go here before half, 20-7 in favor of Keystone. Now they're going to go 4 receivers. At Corchetti, just a quarterback draw.
Still
as
on his feet.
He breaks tackles at the 40 on his feet. Still stumbles down inside the 30. And I'll tell you what, that kid is tough. Novosel runs him out. Kane Jamerson had a shot at him. And
hit him hard.
Just hit him hard. And Torchetti just runs over him.
I just wonder if this kid's a wrestler, man. He has a low center of gravity.
Anderson and Jamerson both.
And he never even went down at the end of the play.
So that was a big run there by the quarterback Corchetti. As I said, the dual threat between the pass and the run.
Boy.
So 1st down and 10 at the Kane Wolves 29. Corchetti
going
to throw, rolling to his right, and has some pressure, and that falls incomplete.
Good coverage.
Number 22 for the Wolves, and that is
McCormick.
McCormick, does a nice job to shut that pass down. So 2nd and 10, clock stops, 2:58 to go here before the half,
That was good coverage.
And Isaiah Smith, some pressure, but Dorsetti, he's quick.
He's got a gun, too.
He does, and so the Wolves here got to come up with some big defensive plays. 2nd and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Play clock down under 15, down to 14. So Dom Corchetti out of the shotgun. Looks like Nellis into the backfield. And Corchetti with the keeper, right? And off to the right side. No, it's
a double reverse.
Ball
Kane
down.
ball.
Kane
That's
ball.
what it is. It's Kane ball.
Yeah, it was. That was a double reverse.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yes, a lot of hands touching
a lot of hands. Let me see what happens
and
here.
Who is that comes up with it? 62, Aiden Eckert?
And that's number 62 that makes the fumble, Eckert, and he might come up with it.
I believe so.
He did. He actually held him, ripped the ball out, and then fell on it. So a nice job there by Eckert, and a great job by the Jimmy Graville down there, I think, or is that you, Chris?
That's Jimmy on there.
He's
Jimmy, on the play.
A great job.
He's got a job for life.
Right. That was beautiful play there by Eckert, and it said it was like the double reverse.
Lot going on.
So 2:49 to go here. That's the 2nd turnover by Keystone. So here we go, 1st down and 10 at the 21-yard line of Keystone. They're going to hand this to Anderson, and Anderson going to be hit for no gain. As
Met by a host of
yeah, it looked like number 75, first guy there, Fulton, and number 2 also Henry for Keystone.
Timeout.
Keystone again.
Yep.
Okay. And you know what? James Anderson just came in and dropped some groceries off
Oh,
for
all
us.
right, nice. Thank you. Thank you. But second down and 11 is going to be a loss, actually, of the.
timeout.
And Keystone uses their second timeout with 2:34 to go, and the Wolves down 20-7.
Yeah,
And
this
two-
is not unfamiliar territory for the Wolves this week.
Yeah, you're right. And 2 big turnovers, you know. I mean, the Wolves' defense came up with 2 big plays. Eckert did that one, and then was the Dar kid, right, earlier came up with the fumble. But, boy, Aiden Eckert just, did the tackle, and then he covered his own fumble. So that's huge. I mean, that's huge that he was able to do that. And it's going to be 1 timeout left for Keystone.
Yes, you're right.
And the Wolves with 2:42, and all their timeouts, they get something going here. Pop a quick one, or
Well, we saw it last week. Only takes one play.
It's one big play here. So
But
Schaefer going to be split way out to his right, and what's that? Jamerson out? No, Sophie's split here to the left, right? Yep.
yes.
And so here we go. Second down for the Wolves. 2nd and 12 at their own 19-yard line. Novosel from the shotgun. Now Jamerson splits over to the right along with Dar splits out to that right. And it's going to be a fake to Anderson. It's Schaefer with the ball. At the 25-yard line is Schaefer. So just
Did he drop that?
Yep, he dropped it. And that's going to be a touchdown for Keystone, huh?
I thought that was stopped. I don't know.
We'll see.
They're calling it still going.
Really?
So there he is. He's got it.
They're
And
calling it still going.
Oh, he's
ball
down.
just kind of came out as he was going down to the ground. Yeah. So, boy, that was a big play for Keystone. And that was just like a bubble screen out there as Schaefer.
That was a 1 block away from busting it.
Yes, it was. Instead, the turnover, number 21, is that number? Oh, he's coming on for the extra point, Money. So the 26-7 in favor of Keystone here. The Wolves find themselves down.
Do we know who picked that ball up?
I'm not sure. As Corchetti back to pass, and he throws a 2-point conversion there to number 3, Nellis. So, yeah, the Wolves find themselves down by the 28-7. So, yeah, that was just a big play there, I'm not sure who that was, Bruce. That might have been number 22. I'm not sure, but he did a nice job to bring him. And it was close where Schaefer kid from the camera work looked like it was very close where he could have been down. But the ball just kind of came out at the last second before his knee touched the ground, and picked it up and dashed it in for the first. And that was second effort by Schaefer. You know what I mean? That's what that
you're
was.
Twisting
He was
and turning.
trying to twist and turn, and, the ball just popped out. So 2:30 to go here, 28-7. The Wolves find themselves down.
Number 5, Will Sophies. Number 26.
Yeah, the problem was, even though you're looking at it on the screen, your back is to him, and you can't see when it came out.
Yeah.
At least from this angle.
Right. Yeah, you're right, Bruce. You mean the referee kind of, his back was to
from our angle,
Yeah.
we see it the first time, I thought he was down, his knee was down. Then you look at it on here, you think you're going to get a better angle. You're not, because the back was to you the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know when the ball comes out.
Yeah, it was tough to call. But
the referee's right on top of it.
He was right over there.
Yep.
So here we go, 28-7 in favor of Keystone with the kickoff. Squib kick going to be taken by Dar. Okay, at the 40. So Preston Dar covers that up at the 40. So 2:28 to go here, and the Wolves start this at their own 40-yard line. So pretty good field position. See what happens.
This is why we play the game, bud.
And no doubt about it, love to put some points up here to get some momentum back, as the Wolves kind of had it going on for a bit, and then it just that turnover there kind of switched it around a little bit.
Yep.
So Anderson in the backfield with Novosel from the shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff to Anderson right side, and got a 40. Got across the 45, out about at the 47.
Still
big number
running
52 hard. Hoffman on the tackle. And also looked like number 4 Rankin.
Pick up about 7.
So second, you're right, 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard pickup by Anderson. 2 minutes to go here at the 46-yard line. They're going to mark it of the Wolves. In a fake to Anderson. Novosel keeps it outside across midfield. Going to be a first down as he runs out of bounds.
Picks up 5.
Yep, that's a first down inside Keystone territory. And it ran out of bounds there by number 4 Rankin.
Stop the clock.
So it stops the clock. All 3 timeouts.
Yep.
Minute 50 to go here before half. Down 28 to 7 are the Wolves.
But you want to go in on a good note.
Yes, you do.
That would be huge.
No doubt about it. So now Schaefer going to split way out to his right. Silphy split to the left. Anderson into the backfield. Dar into that slot spot for the Wolves on this left side. Novosel, and he fakes to Anderson. He throws out here to Jamerson, and Jamerson catches that down inside the 45-yard line. Clock still runs. Tackled there by number 1 Corsetti, and Rankin also there. And keeps him in bounds. Pickup of 6. Going to be a 2nd down and 4 at the Keystone 43-yard line.
That's nice pitch and catch, isn't it?
Yeah, good job there. Minute 20 to go here. 2nd down. Anderson into the backfield. Back to pass is Novosel looking. Pressured. Now he rolls to his left, and he just throws it away, which was and there's a hit. Maybe out of that. We'll see. Nope. Man, that was... So for 3rd down for the Wolves, and Novosel does a nice job to get rid of that
for a long
one.
time.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Oh, we couldn't find it.
Yeah, with all that laundry tonight, gee, you think that one could have been, they've been throwing a lot of flags. And
you think? I know Coach isn't happy.
So 3rd down.
And Coach don't say much.
For the Wolves here, 3rd and 4 at the 43-yard line of Keystone. So Novosel from the shotgun again. Anderson in the backfield. And back to pass is Novosel, and he throws it out to the right side, and that's a nice completion. Out there is that Schaefer. That's Talon Schaefer. First down. Tackled out there by number 9, Landon Reed. But a first down for the Wolves. That stops the clock. Minute 5 stops the clock with the first down.
Yep.
At the 36-yard line of Keystone.
That's good timing there.
Yeah, you're right, Bruce. And the Wolves do take a timeout, but you're right. That was good timing as Novosel threw that. He
hadn't even turned yet.
Nope. And then when he did turn, the ball was there, and Schaefer does a nice job to corral it and
you turn
pick up
too
a first
quick,
down.
Gives them time to get around and make position, defensive position,
Yeah. And the kid there, they are playing pretty tough.
It's tight, one-on-one.
It's tight. So it takes a lot to throw that ball when it's pretty tight defense on our receivers. But did a nice job and picked up the first down and 1st and 10 with 36 at the 36 with a minute 5 to go here and 2 timeouts. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, 28-7 down. So big right here. So we get set here. Novosel from the shotgun. Looks like going to have 2 receivers split here to the left. It looks like Silphies and Jamerson in the slot. Now Anderson in motion. It looks like back to pass, and it's going to be a quarterback draw. And he throws it for Jamerson. Boy, looked like that was going to be a quarterback draw. Number 22, Money,
just
was
came
right
through.
there. Yeah, came through.
Gave him a...
And Novosel does a nice job not to go down, and then he's able to throw it to look like maybe Dar.
He got it to his feet. Yeah,
that was big. That was a big move by Eric Novosel, the quarterback, not to get sacked.
Yep. Because that's what you didn't want, because now it's 2nd and 15, some in that neighborhood.
Yeah, so 2nd and 10, the ball at the 36-yard line of Keystone. 6:59 seconds remaining here before half.
Down to 9 on the play clock.
So Novosel from the shotgun, nobody in the backfield. Novosel looking, and he throws a quick one here to Jamerson, and Jamerson catches that. The 34-yard line, tackled there by number 2, Henry. And also, is that 4, Rankin?
Timeout, I think. Yep, Kane.
So 3rd down and about, it's going to be 6. 3rd and 6 for the Wolves.
There's time in the clock, and you have the ball. There's always time.
Yeah, and that's just some quick hitters right here, right now, you know. Like
yeah, I mean, they're playing to not let anybody get behind them. There's an empty backfield, so we're not running it unless it's the QB. So, we're going to play some tight underneath coverage.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, and you're right. Like the center fielder, he's way back. That's
Just don't let him get behind you.
Yep. So 3rd and 6, and we have 1 timeout remaining. So, right, 2 plays here. If you get 2 plays to make a first down, I would say, right? I mean, that's unless something bad happens here.
Right. Yeah, I mean, unless it's a loss of 15. I mean. But, yeah, you're right. This is 2-down territory, Bees.
So Schaefer and Anderson now split way out to the right for the Wolves. Novosel from the shotgun, Jamerson and Sophie split here to our side. Again, open backfield with, so they're just pinning their heads back here, and coming is Keystone. And some protection, and he throws of Anderson. He's caught at the 10, 5! Out of bounds was Anderson. Boy, what a nice throw and a nice catch by Anderson.
That was under pressure,
but
too.
what was big was the line. They
Give
held
them
up
enough
right because
time.
they were pinning coming.
They were.
He had time, was able to step into it. Does a nice job. Anderson's 1st and goal at the 4-yard line for the Wolves. 40 ticks left to go here before half.
Come on.
Down 28-7 with 1 timeout remaining are the Wolves.
They're strong heavy on the.
So Anderson now in the backfield with Novosel. And it's handed off to Anderson. Anderson takes it in for a touchdown. And I tell you what, nice seal block from Isaiah right there.
Right there at the point.
That was right at the point, and Anderson just went in with untouched. So a nice block here by the Wolves. Let's see, that is. And then, that's a beautiful block, and also 56 out there for the Wolves, and that's Thomas Shrub.
He's a tough kid.
He is, and we haven't mentioned his name, but I know he's playing hard out there for the Wolves, and that was a great block. And also 55, Mason Bernecki, as the kick is blocked, the extra point kick blocked. He come in there, he came right up the middle. That's number 56. It's Dunlap comes up and makes a block. That's only the 2nd extra point that he's missed this year, and that was on a block right there. So
boy, he came right in unabated.
Yes, he did. So 28-13. But yeah, that's only the 2nd time for Boschert, and like I said, that was a block, so that wasn't even on him. So that was a big drive for the Wolves. Right before half, right?
Yes,
I mean,
very big.
Kind of get the momentum a little bit back, go up at halftime. And
you can bet this is a squib kick. You're not kicking this right at somebody.
Yeah. So 28-13 with 37 seconds to go here before half. And
the clock is either your friend or it's your foe, man.
Wave at Jimmy, guys. Wave at Jimmy.
There he is.
Camera.
Okay,
there
buddy.
they are, guys.
That one's for Duber.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see, Brucey, right here we are for Duber.
Okay.
Come on, go Wolves. Let's do it.
All right, back to the game now. It's not on me, Jimmy. It's already on the game.
And the Shrub, I mean, he plays with big heart right here. I'm telling you, that was a block because I was watching that. He made a nice block right there at the line, and Anderson does a nice job to set it up and take it in untouched. So here it is, a squib kick to the right side, taken by the up back, and he has room right through. Boschert ready to roll him out of bounds, and it is Tyson Boschert. Was that number 2? I think it was the Henry kid. Just tried to booch it.
That was a train on the loose.
He was. He caught it in full speed. and just broke through the line. And Tyson Boschert does a game. He saves a touchdown. Yeah, touchdown-saving tackle.
By running him out of bounds.
But there's 30 seconds to go here in Keystone at the Kane Wolves 20-yard line. So big play there by the Henry kid.
Well, he just scooped it in the basket and took off full bore.
And he's a load, that kid, 185. he's a senior. Yeah, he's a senior. As Gorchetti there, he's a junior, right? And so was that Ellis. They're both juniors.
Both juniors.
So here we go for the Wolves in Keystone. Back to pass is Gorchetti. Now he takes it down. He's running to the left side. And a nice open field. Anderson, does a nice job to roll him out of bounds.
The only bad thing was it stopped the clock.
Yeah, but did a nice job because off that left side.
Sure.
And that was I think that was a play there set up, just a draw play by the quarterback. Going to go back, try to pass, and seen it open up and design play, quarterback draw. And Anderson stayed home and did a nice job.
That's key.
So they picked up 4, 2nd and 6. The ball at the Kane Wolves 18-yard line. So Gorchetti rolls to his right, throws, has a man, and that's going to be a touchdown. And that is Nellis. So, boy, just as the Wolves get back into this, it's a kind of a dagger. And actually, that was Henry, number 2. And he's the kid that made the kickoff to put him into that spot. Yeah, boy, I tell you, just a nice throw by Gorchetti and Henry. Yep, right there. So big 6 points there for Keystone. Put up 34-13. Looking for the extra point. Yeah. Boy, what a swing of events right there. The Wolves.
A lot of emotion flow, isn't it?
Sure is. 34-13 on for the extra point, and the kick is up, and
Drilled.
It is good by Bryce Mount to put up 35 first half points by the Keystone Panthers, and the Wolves 13. And just said that was just huge momentum.
And like I said earlier, I mean, they're used to playing in the teens, man. They lit it up for 35 in the first half.
Yeah, wow, that's big, you know.
Yep.
So 18 ticks to go, and that's what you just said. You didn't want to kick it deep, so they just kind of did that pooch.
You wanted it bouncing.
Right. You wanted it to bounce, and it stayed just a little bit too long in the air, and the Henry
came
kid
right
just,
to him like a.
Yeah, and he was running full speed, and then he just went right through that.
He didn't have to deviate.
No, I mean he went through that first line, and said the Boschert kid does a good job to knock him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a touchdown saving act right there.
Have some score updates, guys.
Okay.
Punxsutawney 7, Central Clarion 6 in the second. Karn City 42, Montauk 0 at the half. DuBois 28, Bradford 7. Brockway 7, Brookville 0. Port 48, Smethport 0. Red Bank 21, Otto 14. Union AC Valley 15, Cameron County 0. Cowdy over Bucktail 26-0.
There you go.
Wow.
So on the kick, and he's going to hit a line drive, and that's going to be Chapman.
Yep.
15, 20, the 25, at the close to the 30, out at about the 27-yard line. Chapman and number 4, Rankin.
Yep.
And also Carnahan, number 6.
It's going to take it down to what, base 3, 13?
Well, 13 seconds, you know what I mean? We maybe just sit on it here and
take a knee.
Maybe you take a look at it. Maybe you do throw a bomb. Down 35-13. And with one timeout, I think, right?
Yes.
So you never know. So Novosel from the shotgun, Anderson in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff to Anderson. And he tries the outside, out to the 30 is Evan Anderson.
That'll be
as he's tackled there pretty hard at the 30. And that's going to be it. So second half going to be coming up. 35-13 is favor of the Keystone Panthers. Are you going to do friends now?
We're going to send it back, and then they'll come back to us. So go ahead and push mics 1 and 2 off, and we'll send it back to the studio for a few words from our sponsors.
You're listening to Kane Wolves High School football on 101.7 XCY. Supported by great local businesses like these. Zook Motors, Route 6, just west of Kane. With new and pre-owned cars and trucks and service and parts department. Online at zookmotors.net. Kane Elks Club, serving dinners on Fridays for members and their guests starting at 4 p.m. daily. Open bowling and league play available throughout the year. For information, call the Elks at 814-837-8812. Kinzu Beverage, Biddle Street and Kane. Their fall offerings include pumpkin ales and Oktoberfest lagers. 814-837-1000. Field Street Boots, offering Carhartt and Timberline clothing along with hunting and fishing supplies. You can find them on Facebook or 18 Field Street in Kane. D'Angelo Custom Built Manufacturing, proud to stand behind Kane High Athletics and Academics. On the web at custombuiltmfg.com. State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Tunall, providing quotes for all types of insurance needs as well as financial services. His office is at 73 Fraley Street in Kane and can be reached by calling 814-837-6335. Haberberger Disposal, providing careful removal of household or business trash for customers around the region. 814-558-4304 or online at haberbergerdisposal.com. Kane Senior Center, a community hub offering a wide range of services and activities promoting social interaction, physical and mental well-being, and continued engagement in the community. 100 Fraley Street in Kane. Howard Hanna Professionals, representing buyers and sellers of homes, commercial properties, and acreage in the Kane area and surrounding region. Online at howardhannaprofessionals.com. W.E. Swanson Agency, offering plans for auto, homeowners, and business and commercial at 23 Fraley Street. On the web at weswansonagency.com. Texas Hot Lunch and Four Sons Family Restaurant. Field Street in Kane, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. 814-837-8122. Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware, located at 250 Hemlock Avenue, serving the Kane area for over 85 years with remodeling and building supplies, tools, and paints. Allegheny Eye Care, with offices in Kane and Smethport. Dr. Hausler and his staff monitor and treat all types of vision problems. Their phone number is 814-837-7880.
Hey Wolfpack fans, 101.7 WXCY is proud to bring you every snap of Wolves football, but we can't do it without you. For just a one-time gift of $10, you can become a friend of the Wolfpack. Your name will be added to our list of backers that we'll thank live during our broadcasts. Local businesses can join the list too with a $25 donation. Every amount helps cover the costs that keep Wolves football on the air. Together, we're more than fans. We're a family. Join us today, and let's cheer the Wolves on as one community, one Wolfpack. Learn more and give at WXZYradio.com.
From your Weather Authority, Jet 24, I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins. Here's a look at your Kane area forecast. Moonlit skies, a few clouds, and some patchy fog after midnight. The low of 49 degrees. For tomorrow, patchy fog in the morning, then mostly sunny, pleasant. Highs of 77 on your Saturday. Mostly to partly cloudy Saturday night. Low temperatures near 50. And for Sunday, skies becoming mostly sunny again. Highs of 78. Make it a great weekend from Jet 24. I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins on 101.7 XZY.
Jeff and Danielle.
So, as I was telling you, I think that, unfortunately for Keystone, they're going to be losing this one big. It's just the Kane Wolves are too good. Wait, are our mics on? Our mics are on. I mean, Keystone's nice. They're great people and all, but yeah.
Leave it to you to say the wrong thing at the right time.
Man.
Go Wolves!
Oh, by the way, we are Jeff and Danielle on 101.7 WXCY, and we're going to be on tomorrow so that you can, along with us, cheer on and say, yeah, way to kick Keystone's butt, Wolves!
Okay, so that means you guys better win. Right?
Well, yeah,
better win. Don't make us look crazy.
There's no doubt.
We can do that on our own.
That's right.
Jeff and Danielle in the morning. Kane's greatest hits all day.
101.7 XCY.
WXCY LP Kane.
Local voices, local vibes, local victories. 101.7 1017XCY is proud to be a part of the fabric of Kane. WXCY's halftime show is brought to you through the support of KD Accounting. Owner Kimberly Dietrich offers accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax preparation. Open on Field Street in Kane Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And their phone number is 814-837-9296.
I'll take it.
We're also thankful for support from the Wild Sunshine Factory on Route 6, just west of Kane, offering spirits distilled from cane and sunflower seeds. They're open each week starting on Thursday with Saturday hours from noon to 10 and Sunday noon to 4. We thank KD Accounting and Wild Sunshine Factory for supporting Kane Wolves football on WXZY.
So we're doing a little bit of an audible here. We're going to read the Friends of the Wolfpack right now in preparation right before the Kane Band takes the field so we can bring you their whole halftime show. So right now we'd like to thank our Friends of the Wolfpack. We'd like to thank Matt Gailey, Randy and Becky Gollifer, Casey and Paula Mentier, Jim and Jeannie Iannuzzi, Jim and Kathy Graville, Bill and Kim Cicchetti, Basil and Francine Imbrogno, Jan and Stephen Swanson, Lenny Cribbs, in loving memory of Ranny, Joanne and Steve Perry, Craig and Debbie Wenzel, Jackie and Tony Cicchetti, Kathy Roston, Tom and Carol Nicholas, Tim's Stump Grinding, Tim and Kim Smith, Jack and Linda Hedlund, Molly Rich, Bree and Dave Jones, Shane and Betsy Rich, John and Christy Darr, Casey Jones, Barb Kimbrough, Ron Cardy, Bruce and Joanne Leonard, Steve, Mandy and Ashton Bogle, Steve and Marcy Bezak, Jodelle Barner, Heidi Campbell and Gino McMahon, Pam Wright, Peter Amuso, Dr. Charles and Paula Amuso, the Kane Area School District Administration, Vicki and Dave Thompson, Katie Smith, Tim and Lisa Weil, Tom Brinkley, Dave Hadley, Bill Horton, Rebecca Hemme and Warren Miller, Debbie Airgood, John and Patty Chapman, Sadie and Macy Truman, Frank and Mary Bernecki, Julie Chittister, Chris and Amy Wilson, Robert Anderson in memory of Jack Grube, Kibby Painting, Ronnie and Ryan Swanson, Fred Davidson, Joe and Shalise Gentile, Lisa Lorenzo, Brittany and Tyler Bezak, Emil and Nancy Eli, John and Melinda Carlson, Bernie and Robin Lundberg, Joe and Sue Stoffer, Don Stick, M and Binks, Mike Swartwood, the Oak Street Brew Crew loves the Kane Wolves, Ashley Perrick, Keith and Linda Regal, Dennis and Jerry Lee Galvin, Dave and Laura Galvin, Joan and Thomas Walker, Rich Gass of Kane, Hugh and Betsy Rich, Sharon and Gunnar Moore, Joy Confer, and Lori and John Forker. We went to 3 pages, folks, and we can't tell you how that makes us so happy that we have that many folks supporting us on Friends of the Wolfpack. Your $10 gift as an individual or couple, and your $25 gift as a business can be dropped off at the Photo and Sound Shop in Uptown Kane, or go online to WXZYradio.com. Look for that PayPal link, the Venmo link. See somebody from the board of directors. You can give them the money. We're always looking for new Friends of the Wolfpack. We want to make this a full 3 pages by next week. It's homecoming week. We really want to see all the support. And let me tell you what, folks. Without all of our wonderful supporters, all of our wonderful underwriters, we can't do what we do here. Everything happens because of the sponsorships, the friends, all of that stuff that really help us and keep us going. Keeps the lights on, the transmitter transmitting. WXCY does broadcast 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We bring you local programming with the Wolves Sports, Sunday church services, among many other things that we do for the community. And it's just a great way to help support what we do. And I'm just going to get to see the Kane Band is now setting up out there, so we'll soon bring them to you. I'm going to plug the mic in, so it's probably going to make one big racket, and I'm going to get yelled at for doing it because that's what happens when I plug it in the way that it makes sense for me. And it didn't actually make a big racket, so I'm kind of happy about that. So hopefully it'll pick up what's going on in the field tonight.
And that was a good job, Chris, very much.
Thank you. And we're going to listen to the band here, guys, then we can go right to talking about the first half of the game.
Yeah, you did good. And
High school marching band.
I don't either. That's a studio telling us they don't hear anything pick up. So we're going to do our best to pick up what we can here. The mic is on, and that's all I can do, folks. So we're going to put my headset up as soon as they start playing.
By Coldplay and One Republic, including the hits Counting Stars and Viva La Vida. The band includes seniors Sophia Bailey and Brady Jones. Student leadership includes
Gotta go inside.
Gabriel, Luke Jackal, Sophia Bailey, and Abby Hallbaugh. We would like to publicly thank all those who have supported the Kane High Band and cheerleaders. Feed the Spirit campaign by providing financial support and meals for our band and cheerleaders during this football season. The support of the arts and music in our schools is vital to student success. Thank you to all parents, teachers, and community members that keep the art and music alive in our public schools. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Guys, if you want to turn off mics 1 and 2 just so I can pick it up out here, that'd be great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ready, go. One time. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go.
that is it. That's your Kane High Wolfpack Marching Band at their halftime show. So, guys, you can turn your mics 1 and 2 back on in there.
Very good sound.
So that sounded really good tonight. Congratulations for the band. What a halftime show from them. Follow on a Keystone band that's probably 20 times their size.
Yeah.
But what a good show there. Guys, the Kane Wolves didn't have a good first half. You know, they got to do some work here this second half. They got their work cut out for them.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. Is just got the momentum kind of back, and then Keystone comes up with that big kickoff return, and then 2 plays later take it into for the score just after the Wolves kind of got back into it, which would have been 28 was 26-13, I think it would have been.
Momentum swing huge.
Yeah. And Keystone comes back, and they're going to open up with the second half kickoff. So, yeah, Wolves definitely so far 3 games this year. Always had to come back the second half, making adjustments, not coming back. Last week we had to come back.
Right.
The first 2 weeks we played a better second half, so we'll see.
This is a good football team. This is a solid physical with some real talent in the backfield touching the ball.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's and they've had a good program down there, Keystone, which we were down there, what was it?
They're one of the only schools down there that doesn't co-op with anybody, I was told.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. And we were looking at the program here, and a Kane guy here, Frank Buffano, his son is a coach down there, which I didn't realize. But Justin Buffano is assistant coach on this team, and with their head coach is Todd Smith. And and Buffano kid, he was a
good athlete.
I think he was a quarterback down there when he played, and I
know
basketball
he played
basketball and baseball, and I know he played over at Pitt Bradford baseball too. 4 years.
Right.
So, yeah, and again, coach and staffs make a big difference in these kids, and pretty sure that the Keystone does have a good thing going on down there.
And it's nice to see people come home and be around the people they know. And, because she's from down that way.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt.
I know Buddy still lives down there.
Yeah. I mean, that's where the kids grew up and all that down there. And that's kind of a shout out to the Bufanos and hometown kid.
Home cooking.
Hometown Frank and his son is a coach down there. So that's pretty cool.
Yep.
And also, Bud Buffano is a referee. And,
been for a long time.
And
good referee.
Sure is. And I think he was able to do a state championship in basketball, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure that he was able to. And that's a pretty good honor when you're able to get picked
it sure
to
is
do
because
that.
You're picked by your higher above.
And I'm pretty sure that he, for a couple of years ago, did a state championship game. So that's good. Yeah, so you're right. The Wolves find themselves down, big time here, 35-13, and
some real regrouping to do here in the second half.
And it said had a couple chances, and we were down at the side. What were we down at about the 12-yard line on that first quarter when Anderson made that big run, and Keystone came up strong and had a penalty. You know what I mean? We've had the couple different penalties at the
7 tonight.
7 penalties. So you got to clean that up because it just makes it hard. When you're, first and 10, and then it goes to first and 20.
You're playing against two opponents.
It just makes it tough. And Keystone had 2 turnovers, and we were able to capitalize on and make a touchdown after, and then big turnover for. We had one too where they, had fumble recovery down on our side.
On his back was you're right.
And picked that up. And ran that in for a touchdown. So that plays along with, like you said, these Keystone earlier, their first 3 games, low scores, but you start throwing them turnovers, picking them up, defensive touchdown adds into the high numbers.
Sure does.
Stand up and wave at Mr. Gravel, guys. He's got you on the camera again.
There he is, huh?
There he is. He's got you on the camera. Wave at him and give him a peace sign.
Where's he at? There
he's
he
down
is.
there. Yeah, he's looking.
Let's go behind the post.
Let's do it, buddy.
You guys got a face for radio and TV now, too.
You're right, yeah. Face only a mother could love. Is
only
that
a mother
you're
could.
saying?
I'm just saying, there's
now when they go to the post office,
Casey
they're going to know where we're at.
He's got it really zoomed in on Casey Jones right down there. He's had over 50 years here in the press box, running the clock and all those good things. So, great things for
tradition.
folks.
You talk about tradition,
boy,
buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what a beautiful night out there. I came
beautiful.
out with,
It's warm, isn't it?
It is absolutely beautiful.
I just put a hoodie on because I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to take the headset and camera off. But it's still comfortable out here. This is beautiful.
And
great football
usually
weather.
it's windy up here, but tonight it's just absolutely beautiful.
It's going to get chilly, though, tonight, right?
Yeah. It's going to be a little chilly.
Supposed to be down to 48 range.
I'm still picking tomatoes.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah.
It's chili season, isn't it?
It is chili
you're
season,
right.
yes.
The JoJo chili, right, Chris? You're famous for the
JoJo chili.
Yeah.
You bet.
Mm-hmm.
That's secret ingredients, everybody. I can't tell you what it is.
You can't let that out.
No, secrets.
Trying to get out of you for a couple of years, but pretty tough.
Here we go.
Here we go, man. The Wolves really got to turn this around here the second half against the good Keystone team. There's no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, the point is, you look at their 2 losses. They were against good football teams, so.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And nice numbers, like you said. You counted 38 on the roster, which that's pretty
today's
good.
day and age in single A football, that's a huge number.
And you said they don't co-op with anybody, so that's that's
that
just
says
them.
more.
Yeah,
that's just us.
So here we go. Start of the second half. Boschert going to do the kickoff duties here for the Wolves. And he's going to kick it to the up back at the 20, across the 25, out at 30, and that's number 3, Nellis. Tackled there by, is that Jamerson? And
you turn around just a little, please.
5, yep.
Sophie's kid.
Yep. So Keystone takes over their first drive of the second half, up by 3 touchdowns, 35-13. So the Wolves defense are really going to have to pick it up here.
Penny Barber, tonight's 50-50 winner in the amount of $425.
Boy, 425.
We didn't win, guys.
No,
we're going to keep
not.
trying. One of these years, we're going to get it.
But nice 50-50s,
Oh, that's
right?
beautiful, yeah. They've been 400 plus every game.
That's nice. So here we go. Corchetti going to keep this one. Left side. And
look at him sidestep. There's flags again.
Preston Dar comes up and makes a tackle. As that Corchetti started from the right side, went all the way back to the left side, and made a couple people miss.
Pretty elusive.
Yes,
man.
he is. But there's a penalty. Going to be a hold against Keystone.
So there you go. They're going to start out 1st and 15 on a play that didn't go for much.
No, Dar did a nice job being able to bring him down.
Key is to turn this inside on them, man. Once they get to the edge and,
Yeah.
they're quick enough to make some real damage done.
So we'll see where that brings them. First down for Keystone at their 22-yard line. So it's going to be a first and, what's that, about close to 20. First and 20 at the 22. Corchetti going to keep. Now he's going to pitch out here to Nellis. Nellis has some room down that sideline. Ridden out of bounds before he got to about the 34-yard line, I think.
Yeah, he got all that penalty back and 2 more.
So that's actually a pickup of 12. Going to make it a 2nd and 8. Yeah, that's a big run there.
That's that angle, you get that edge, and if you can't keep it inside. And that you give that to their blocker in the back, man. He breaks that containment. And
oh, yeah, there's no doubt there. So 2nd and going to call it 8 at the 34-yard line of the Panthers from Keystone.
They're spreading it out.
So Corchetti from the shotgun. Nobody in the backfield, as you said. They're spreading them out. 4 receivers, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Now Nell's in motion. Corchetti fakes. He's going down the left side. Has room. Down inside Kane territory. No, still on their side of the field. Their number ridden out of bounds. About at the 42-yard line. So, 2 plays that they run needed 20, and they got picked up 22. So those are 2 big runs by the Keystone running backs, and also that line, right?
Yeah, Sophie's run them out, or was that Schaefer? That's Schaefer, I'm sorry.
Number 3, yeah. Schaefer's playing on that.
And he likes running to that. Corchetti likes running to that left side.
So right now, all Keystone offense. First down for the Panthers, and it's going to be a counter trap play to number 3, Nellis.
Yep.
And Nellis picks up about 3.
By Anderson and Dar. And I'll tell you what, Keystone be happy with this kind of second half. Just kind of grind away, clock running.
Yep. Yep, clock run. 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line of the Panthers. 10-10 to go here, third quarter. Said the Wolves down 35-13. So here we go, Corchetti from the shotgun, and he's going to ride this one himself, and he's going to be hit.
Met.
Right at the line, and that's number 56, Tommy Shrub, first guy there.
Along with Aiden.
So big third down for the Keystone Panthers, 3rd and 7. No gain. Nice job. Tommy Shrub comes up and picks off Torchetti, which hasn't happened too much tonight.
No, it hasn't. Not in that gut section, man. And he you know what? He gets a lot of double teams in there, too.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Man, he's doing a job.
So 3rd down for Keystone, 9:22 here, third quarter. Corchetti from the shotgun, going to have 3 receivers. He's looking to the left, and he has a man, and that's a nice catch by number 3, Nellis, as he got hit hard.
That was Jamerson.
Jamerson, wow. As he hits him, and that's going to be a first down. Boy, that quick slant, and Jamerson was right there, right? And
he met him when he caught the ball.
Man, nice throw and a nice catch.
Yep.
Keeps the chains moving, keeps the ball Keystone, first down and 10 at the Kane Wolves 42-yard line. And the Wolves again down 35-13.
Evan Anderson was on the stop last play for the Wolves. 1st and 10, Keystone Panthers.
Corchetti back to pass, blitz by Jamerson. Corchetti able to make it outside, throws, has a man. That's caught down at the 20-yard line, and that's Henry. Boy, it does a nice job there.
I don't know how he missed the block in the back on Isaiah Smith, man. I mean, he's standing right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
I can't even look at my replay. It kind of went down.
It went down, but yeah.
Oh, boy.
I kind of thought that same thing too, Bruce. And I think even the ref or the
coach is not a happy
Come
camper.
on, man. Didn't you see that? But because Isaiah had a beat on him coming off the.
Well, he got him behind his number,
So 1st and 10 at the Kane Wolves 23-yard line. As Corchetti again from the shotgun, and he's going to hand this off to Henry. Shrubby had him in the backfield, and
who came
Preston Dar comes up and
Yes.
makes a big hit. That flips him, and no gain. Going to be actually a loss.
Look at our techno guy. Got the replay back.
Yeah, Chris, he's on the ball. Chris, all the time.
He is always on the ball.
Boy, that was a big-time hit there. Watch this on the screen, Bruce. I mean, there he goes. He flips him.
Endo.
Yeah, that was big. And loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line of the Wolves. 8 minutes to go here.
And both guys helped each other up.
Yeah. Well, it's been a physical game.
Clean game, though.
And you're right. Keystone just taking the play clock down. Yep, down to 10. Corchetti rolls to the right. Has
good
pressure. Jamerson, Isaiah Smith, and he has to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Intended out there for Nellis, but yeah, Jamerson and Isaiah Smith put some pressure on. But you know what? That Corchetti kid is pretty elusive. I mean, really.
Very much so.
Very much so.
I mean, he can move laterally and not lose much. You know what I mean?
I do. And, for them guys right there, not being able to kind of corral them because
they're both pretty good athletes and quick.
They really are. So 3rd down and 12 at the Kane Wolves 25-yard line.
Traditionally, they've gone onto the left side of the field on this.
And the clock does stop at 7:39 after the incomplete pass. And they're running that down. Yep, his play clock was almost 0, so Keystone uses a timeout. So 3rd and 12 at the 25-yard line of the Wolves.
Hate to ask Chris to do everything.
Did it stop again, guys?
No. Punksy up on Clarion, 14-6.
I was just going to it, Bruce.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Carson City 42, Montauk nothing. St. Mary's 19, Ridgeway 14 in the third. DuBois 49, Bradford 14 at the half. Brockway 21, Brookville 7 in the third. Port Allegheny 48 over Smithport 0 at the half. Red Bank 28 over Otto 14 at the half. Union AC Valley 22 over Cameron County 0. Coudersport 39 over Bucktail 0.
Good job. And there you have that third quarter.
We have the best
300 club
guy
out there, Chris.
Michelle Palmer and Tanner Moorhead.
Okay. Third quarter winners of the 300 club. Huh?
There we go.
Boy, you hear her name every year. You're lucky her.
Hey, did you catch the junior high game yesterday? Anybody? Did you?
I did not.
Did not?
No.
How'd that junior high game go yesterday, Larry? How was the junior high game yesterday?
Larry Smith always knows the score.
He knows those things, doesn't
he?
He does, Chris. Did he have it?
No, he didn't. So
oh boy.
He was busy.
Must have been
there.
having brain surgery.
So here we go with the pitch to number 11, and that's Spence, Joey Spence.
Yep, got a chunk.
He's got down inside the 20.
About 8.
That's a nice pitch.
Jamerson
really
on
nice.
the stop.
Yep, Jamerson and Evan Anderson.
Fourth
and that was a different wrinkle there to Spence.
It was.
We haven't called his name much at all.
No.
And,
fourth and 4.
Fourth and 4 down at the Kane Wolves 17-yard line. 7 minutes to go here, third quarter. So that's a 5-minute drive so far. It's going to take them down under 7.
That's big because you're only touching the ball so many times offensively in a half.
And the defense on their heels. So
Yes.
4th and 4 at the Wolves 17. Corchetti from the shotgun, open backfield, and
Another
they're going to have to
timeout.
use another timeout. Play clock down.
They were looking to try to get us to jump.
Wow, yeah.
That would have been a first down had we jumped.
Yeah, you're right, Chris.
Good call out there, and good call by the Wolves not to jump.
For sure.
So 4th and 14 or 4th and 4 at the Wolves 17. Yeah, playing with their backs against the
red zone.
Yeah. So, big one here for the Wolves.
You got it.
So, anything going on tomorrow, Chris? What do you got?
I got a friend's stag and drag party up in Erie. So, buddy getting married. So.
Oh, is that the wedding you're in?
No, that's a couple weeks
You
down the
are
road.
on
I'm
the go,
everywhere,
man.
We do it all around here.
Chopping wood. He got his wood ready.
He was listening
boy.
to the Penn State game last week, and I'm texting him, and I'm bothering him because he's chopping wood.
Yeah. So 4th and 4 at the 17-yard line is Keystone. And Joe, what did you have to say?
He didn't have anything good to say.
And it's a throw, and that's
He's
complete down at the 10-yard line, Landon Reed. And that's another number that we really haven't called. So Landon Reed comes up with a first down inside the Kane Wolves.
First and goal at the 5.
The 5-yard line. So on a 4th and 4 from the 17. So first and goal, yeah, the back's against the wall right here for the Wolves.
He just turned and sat
did.
down at the 10 and just motored with his back to the 5.
So down 35-13. Keystone looking to add to that score with 6 minutes to go here, third quarter. Corsetti keeps this one, and he's going to take it into the end zone as Corsetti just off that left side again. And you're right, that's where he's been going pretty much most of the night,
He feels
Bruce.
comfortable over the
Yeah,
left
he
side,
does.
the whole offense.
And it's kind of like a quarterback. Drake goes back, like going to fake a pass, and then he just sets and takes off. And
He plants that back foot and takes off.
Yeah.
We got a flag on the play, guys. So
Oh,
I don't
there is?
know.
Okay. Well, maybe
I
that
don't
was a hold.
know
Maybe. I
what's
don't know.
going to happen
We'll see.
here. So let's see if that is a touchdown.
Oh, they're
Holding.
going back.
Yep, they're going backwards.
Good call, Chris.
Yeah, it could have been a hold out there. Is that what that was?
Sure is.
Okay. So going to take it back at the 15-yard line. So null that touchdown.
God, we have the nicest field in the area.
Oh,
don't we?
it's absolutely
Not even
gorgeous.
close.
Just absolutely gorgeous. It's got to be a treat to play out there, and especially for the visiting teams, coming here to coming down that hill, looking onto that field. It's absolutely
I commend
gorgeous.
everybody who was in charge of helping this happen.
So first and goal for the Keystone at their 15-yard line of the Wolves. Corchetti back to pass, some pressure by Isaiah, and Isaiah's not able to bring him down and throws this down to
5 yards.
Nellis.
No, inside the 5.
Inside the 5. And Novosel on the tackle, but boy, said he's just able to keep a play going. As Isaiah had a beat on him and just able to shake it, and then keeps rolling to his right, and then hard for the defenders to stay with people that whole time. And
sure,
Nellis finds that little hole into the.
Somebody just finds an open slot,
and then the kid's got a nice arm and accurate, throws that on the run, and it's kind of hard to stop it all.
He's one of two things you can't teach: fast and big.
So 2nd and goal. Rossetti back
Miss
to
a
pass.
screen.
And wide open touchdown as
Number
the Wolves.
4.
Yep, as the Wolves.
Rankin.
And the Wolves brought a lot of pressure right there. They just,
You can't cover everybody.
No, they brought pressure in. Just nobody out there in that left flat to cover. And that was actually 3 Nellis. Yeah, it was. So kind of slipping away here for the Wolves. 41-13 on for the extra point is Mount. And that is a good snap. Down it is, and the hold good, and Mount drills it through. So Keystone coming up big here. 42-13 with 5:18 to go into the third quarter. And that was a big drive, 7-minute drive. And when the Wolves needing to put points on the board, weren't even able to. This is going to be their first possession of the second half.
How about it? You're lucky in this game that if you can touch the ball 3 times in a quarter offensively.
Yeah.
So that's 12 times in a game. Now you're going to touch it once, and it's going to be down to, hopefully,
5
down
minutes.
to 0.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you catch it 2 times in the fourth, now you've touched it 3 times in the second half, that doesn't add up to 42.
And then we're able to, we had to pretty much pitch a shutout in the second half.
But pretty much.
And Keystone was able to keep that going. And they had a big, 1st and 20 after that penalty, remember?
Yes.
And, just kind of behind the chains, but we're able to overcome that and had a 4th and 4 and we're able to convert on that. So they've just been able to,
took a touchdown off the board.
Yeah, and been able to turn around and make it back. So, they've just been able to
overcome.
Number 5, Will Silkies. Number 26, Landon Chapman, back deep.
Chapman and Silkies back deep.
Slogging off on the kick. And it's a wide drive again down at the 10. And that's Silfies. He's out to the 25.
Got a little room.
Tries to get it out to the outside at the 30. About at the 31-yard line, number 11, Joey Spence.
Yep.
Comes up.
Number 11, Joey Spence.
Mentioned his name a lot tonight. One of the captains.
Yeah, Spence.
Wolves are going to take over 1st and 10.
A junior. And you talked about this. They've only had 5 seniors on their team.
5 seniors on the squad. I counted. I forgot to count the other ledger with the players.
So they got quite a few junior. They got a nice mix of juniors.
It's a trend.
It is.
We've noticed in the first 4 games.
Yeah, a lot of underclassmen.
Yep. Says a lot because those underclassmen turn into upperclassmen.
So right up the middle is Anderson across the 35.
Gets 5.
About the 36-yard line. Number 1, Corchetti on the tackle.
Yep, Tommy Shrub leading away.
Led by number 11, Joey Spence. And number 50.
I'm going to call it a long 4. Picked up.
Yep, picked up 4. 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line of the Wolves with 4:40 to go here. Third quarter, Wolves down 42-13. And a pass out here to Schaefer. Talon Schaefer breaks a tackle.
Good.
Out at midfield, run out. Actually stayed in bounds, but Corchetti on the tackle along with number 5, and that's Runyon.
20-yard pickup. Right out to midfield.
So 4:27 to go here, third quarter. And the Wolves getting up to the line of scrimmage.
I like that.
Yep. Trying to, they got to.
Make something happen.
Yep. You're right, Bruce. They got to make something happen quick.
Double clutches it.
Has Schaefer and the outstretched hands of Schaefer. Boy, that was a nice play there.
Set up.
Set up. He faked that quick pass, and then he
just hoping
double
for it
clutched
to
it. Yeah,
float a little
and
more.
it just floated a little bit out of the reach of Schaefer. Boy, and there was 3 guys
Somebody's
downfield
down,
with Schaefer,
cramp.
but Schaefer had look at that. He had separation down there.
I
man.
like
If
the
that
double
was,
pump,
yeah.
man. He would give him a little more time to
Yes,
separate.
Gee, that was close. That was so close. But again, there you go. You know what I mean? Game of inches.
Yep.
And somebody down here for Keystone.
I don't know if it's an ankle or a cramp, but
And
looks
then
like it
next
hurts.
week, what? Next week, Otto Eldred comes to town. Is that what it is? It's
Yes.
Otto? Okay. And that's homecoming, you say, Chris?
Homecoming. So we're going to be on the air probably about 6:10.
Wow.
Big
We got to get
festivities.
here early, everybody. So if you want to be part of it, so all of our camera folks, it's an early night. If you
Got
can
a
get
guy
here.
down over there, too.
We got guys down all over right now, but I think it's cramping or.
And when that
ankles.
goes on, it's all the fall sports. Is that what goes on?
No, this is homecoming.
Okay,
so this is homecoming
yeah.
queens. They're going to announce them usually right around 6:15 or so.
Okay, yeah.
They're going to announce them, and about then they'll do that. Then we'll do our pregame show. One of the bands will play before the game, I think. Stretching here from last year's memory. It's tough, lots of things going on. And then at halftime, there'll be the coronation. So they'll coronate the queen, and the king will be Saturday night at the dance.
And Otto, not a slouch of a team this year at all. That McGee
They
kid
were in a close one tonight.
In a close one tonight.
Yep.
And out of the gate, they've had a couple close games. And so I look forward to being a pretty decent game next week.
Low numbers, skilled kids is what Otto's all about.
Yeah.
Low number,
And I know, like I said, that McGee, we've seen him before last year. I think he's a senior this year.
Down 28-14 at the half so far.
Against who?
Red Bank.
Red Bank. So, playing with them.
Yep.
That's 22 being helped off,
Yep.
and now on the other side of the field is walking on his own.
Well, that's good to see. Both guys walking off the field
Yes,
on their
sirree.
own. So 2nd down and 10 for the Wolves at midfield. Fake to Anderson,
nice
and
call.
boy,
Got met.
as Novosel right up the middle. But
Henry.
boy, he is hit by Jacob Henry.
I mean, slug me.
Yeah, and that was a nice hole as Novosel.
Yeah, he saw it well.
Yeah.
And he's not slow, and he got there and bam.
And Henry kid came up quick.
Toughest 3 yards you'll make.
Oh, boy, I guess so.
Get hit right in the chest.
So 3rd and 7 at the 47-yard line of Keystone. 3:50 to go here, 3rd quarter. Now it looks like going to be 3 men in the backfield for the Wolves. Novosel from the shotgun now in motion is Dar. High snap.
Good
Novosel
handle.
rolls to the left, and there's going to be a hold against the Wolves.
Oh,
as
nice
Novosel
play,
down
too.
inside the 40. Down about at the 37-yard line is Eric Novosel. But there's going to be a penalty.
It's coming back.
I do believe. So after the flag, holding against the Wolves.
Yep.
And Novosel did a really nice job. You're right, Bruce, to corral that snap. It was a little bit high.
That was quick, and it was high. He's not the tallest guy.
And he stayed composed.
Yep.
And there you go. Another penalty against the Wolves.
Makes you step back.
Yeah, and that would have been
First down inside the 40.
Yeah, it would have been a first down inside the 40. Instead, now it's going to be, 3rd down and 17. Back at the 42-yard line.
Now you can back those guys up just a hair and play center field.
So that's just some of the stuff that you shoot yourself into the foot. So here we go, 3rd and 17 with 3:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Novosel with the snap and as a throw, and that's going to be almost picked off. Intended for Dar, but boy, number 4.
They double teamed him that time.
They did, and number 4 just cut in front. So that was a nice pass. I mean, it was a it was a good hard pass. But
he was double teamed underneath and went over the top. So
yeah. So we're going to force the punt here. It's going to be Schaefer going to punt for the Wolves. 3:17 to go here, 3rd quarter.
Kick this away from him.
That's as Nellis stands, that's back inside his 30.
That's
Nice
a good
kick by Schaefer.
Good job of kicking it away.
And that's Corsetti, actually, not
Yes.
Nellis, yeah.
down by.
Will Silfie's down inside the 20, about at the 17, 16-yard line of Keystone. But, yeah, nice kick there by Schaefer.
Got any plans this weekend, Bees?
No, I don't really think so too much. It's going to be a nice tomorrow for sure. And then football Sunday, right? You watch
My doors are locked and the phone's shut off on Sunday.
There you go. So, you know.
Wife's going to the movies with her friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
If they really need me, they'll pound on the door.
So here we go. 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. Keystone with the ball at their own 17. And it's going to be Corchetti as he's to the right side.
He ran right over him.
30 to 35 out to the 40. Yeah, you don't see that too often here, but I'll tell you, that Corchetti, he made guys miss, being able to cut. And
Three guys
And he could run over a guy. And he's just a tough load, this kid. He is really the real deal.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
6 foot 170, quick as lightning.
So first down for Keystone, yeah. And you can watch all the tape and you can try to plan for stuff like that. But
go out there and try it.
Yeah, when the kid's he's very quick.
Some people are just elusive, and he's one of them.
Now it's going to be a handoff to Nellis, and Nellis breaking tackles
That's
across
just straight
midfield,
up the middle.
down across the 45. And it looks like the Wolves, Novacell made the tackle, but looks like the Wolves are starting to wear down a little bit out here, Bruce, just
You're
being,
right.
Backs against the wall, and the defense when you're out there.
It'll wear on you, man.
It will definitely wear out in a Wolf
You
down.
know that.
Oh, yeah, I do know that.
It's hot. You're giving it your all.
Just wearing down. That's what happens, And then then it starts to snowball a little bit. And
yep.
So we'll see. Somebody down for the Wolves. Hope it's nothing bad. Getting some more scores, or we just do the scores, did we? Did you just do some scores?
Can never do the scores enough.
We got Punxsy over Central Clarion at 14-6. That's a game.
Yeah,
Punxsy's, I think they got a team there.
Yeah.
Karn City 56, Montauk 0, St. Mary's 32, Ridgeway 22. And I'm trying to move a camera here at the same time. It looks like our athlete is up.
Yep, Connor Taylor. That's good to see.
Bradford down 20-49 to Du Bois in the third. Brockway over Brookville 21-7. Port Allegheny and Red Bank haven't been updated yet, so Port Allegheny 48, Smethport 0, Red Bank 28, Otto 14, and Union AC Valley 22, Cameron County 0, Coudersport 39, Bucktail 0. And how about that game from, what was that, Thursday night?
Yeah, 54 to 7.
58 to 7. Cathedral Prep over Warren over in District 10.
Yeah.
They're
and
tough.
Warren merged down with Sheffield, too. They got some kids come from Sheffield that went to the Warren School District now. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of the Wolves. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. And it looks like somebody moved for Keystone.
I was going to say it's going to be the sidecar right there.
Yep. Illegal procedure. Just got a little bit of a quick start.
He's shaking his head, going, what am I doing?
He's like, took 2 steps. Whoops. Yep.
Still not as bad as the NBA.
How about it?
What are you allowed, like 7 or 8 now?
I think you're allowed it from half court in. I don't know.
As many as you can get in 2 minutes.
Until the playoffs. At playoffs, then it seems to be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, it is physical still.
Oh, sure is. Yeah, they're athletes. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, they're definitely all athletes.
Them girls like pounding it.
Oh, boy.
Boy, here goes Henry off that left side.
Who met him?
Man,
who's on the bottom?
That was a big hit.
That's Anderson getting up.
Yep, Evan Anderson. That was a collision, wasn't it?
It was. Good thing he was low.
Man, and Eckert also, yeah. It was picked up 7.
Yeah.
That was a 1st and 15. Now it's going to be 2nd and 8. Inside 2 minutes to go here, third quarter, down to minute 30. And 42-13 in favor of the Panthers.
Really mixing it up on the defensive line.
So here we go, 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Corchetti, and he's going to pitch this one to Nellis, and Nellis got room to the left side. And,
Tommy
he's
Shrub.
hit by Tommy Shrub.
He might have run away from me, but I'm catching up.
Right, as Novosel, had that outside.
Yep.
And Nellis slowed down, and Shrub come from behind, made the tackle. It's going to bring up a third down, about 3rd and 4 for Keystone. Under a minute to go here, third quarter. Yep, 3rd and 4 at the 39-yard line. Yeah, right. Novosel, played that outside and turned it in, and Tommy Shrub never given up on the play.
He trailing that play, and he almost had him at the get-go, and then he ran away from him, but he kept coming.
Yep. So 3rd and 4 for Keystone at the 39-yard line of the Wolves. Corsetti, again, shotgun in motion is Henry. Corsetti keeps left side, big hole. Down inside the 25, down at the 20, down at the 15-yard line. Corsetti. And getting up kind of slow is Schaefer, but he was the one that made the tackle.
Yeah, right off his knee.
And that is probably going to take it down to the end of the third quarter is Keystone going to be up 42-13. So we'll take it back to Joe at the station and be back for the fourth quarter.
As the clock ticks down, end of the third quarter,
1017 XCY would like to thank these business partners for their support in helping make this broadcast possible. Kinsu Beverage, Pepe's Bistro, Texas Hot Lunch and Four Sons Family Restaurant, W.E. Swanson Insurance, Atlantic Eastern Electrical, KD Accounting, Kane Senior Center, The Wild Sunshine Factory, Kane Dental and Primary Care Center, Kane Lumber and Fuel True Value Hardware, Howard Hanna Professionals, Steve Tunall, Kane State Farm Insurance Representative, Allegheny Eye Care, Zook Motors, D'Angelo Custom Built Manufacturing, Haberberger Disposal, Kane Elks Club, and Field Street Boots. Thanks to these businesses and for our Friends of the Wolfpack supporters for helping with our broadcast. WXCYLP, Kane.
All right, back at Paul R. Miller Stadium for the fourth quarter. Again, the Wolves down 42-13, and just kind of started snowballing away from them here is what happened.
Yeah, a little bit at a time, and then it just bam. 24 sophomore and freshmen on this Keystone squad out of 38. Is that what I said?
Yeah, 38.
So.
And like you said, that is the trend, right?
It seems to be. The kids are becoming more, whether it's from lack of older kids or kids are becoming physically able to hang with the seniors or the other schools with less upperclassmen,
Yeah.
Like that last play, man. By the time he planted his back foot to throw the football, the sea parted in the middle, and he had a ton of room, because everybody, I'm blocking this lane, I'm blocking this lane. Guys have an inside edge. And
Corsetti with the ball. No, he hands it off to Nellis, and Nellis is going to take it down inside the 5. Touchdown saving tackle there, but going to be a first down. Preston Dart.
He's been around a lot tonight, hasn't he?
Yep. So that's going to be a first and goal at the 2-yard line. So, yeah, Keystone was just able to, machined there tonight, well-oiled machine.
Didn't make a ton of mistakes.
No, and, kind of started out a little bit slow. And
it did.
And then it just, like I said, snowballed. So, first down and goal at the Kane Wolves 2-yard line. Corsetti from the shotgun, letting that play clock run down. Under 10, Nellis off the right side, and Nellis takes it in for another score.
I think we're mercy ruled now.
Yeah, 48-13. What is it, 35 points mercy rule? 35?
35.
Yeah. So, hey, you know what? I mean, sometimes this stuff kind of happens. It does, and next week you got to regroup.
Doesn't matter if you're home or away or whatever. Sometimes teams run over other teams.
Yeah, and you got to regroup, and I'm guaranteeing you that they're going to look at this week coming up, shake this one off.
And that's what you do. You have to shake it off because you're going to play again next week, and we don't want the same team showing up, right?
Right. So that's after a big win last week, against the Elkers. I mean, that was just a big-time win. And coming in here tonight
it was
with
huge.
It was. And the hold is.
Do you miss that?
It might be
and
wide
it
right.
was, wide right
Yep.
on the extra point. But, you come in off that win last week.
You're high.
And Keystone definitely coming off a loss, and they're hungry. There's no doubt about it. And they knew the Wolves were 3-0, and they just and like I said, they
played some tough teams coming in,
and they and I guarantee you they weren't sure coming up here. They just at 3-0 against a decent Wolves team, and just said once them floodgates opened up and. Corsetti having a big game. We're not keeping stats here tonight,
it up a lot.
Between him and Nellis.
And that Henry kid.
Yeah. So when you read the stats like that you have for that, he's the real deal. I mean, like I said, you don't gain 400 and some yards running in 3 games and passing for 200 because you're not the deal. So yeah.
And whoever they play next week, I'm not sure of that. I mean, they're going to be suiting up for a handful. And I'm sure Kane knew what they were getting into. It's just some nights you're not the better team.
So here we go for the Wolves back. Going to be Chapman, going to be back at his 10 and Schaefer. Oh, yeah, there is. That's what's going to start happening here, the running clock. And it's going to be Silfies at the 15, at the 20, 25, 30. At the 35 is Will Silfies, tackled there by number 4, James Franklin.
Got a couple, 4 more yards out of that.
So there we go for the
Wolves. Somebody down? Nope.
Keystone plays Montauk next week.
Okay, well, I mean, that's a little easier. Not that this wasn't easy.
Little shorter ride.
Yeah, a lot shorter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And if Joe could turn off the studio again, we're hearing ourselves echoing.
The echo.
Echo, you bet.
Old Echo Hill. Mm-hmm.
So that makes 3 voices in my head.
At least.
At least.
And a timeout, I think, by somebody?
Yeah.
Kane timeout.
Okay, well, he's going to get these other guys situated.
Yep.
Yeah, down 48-13, 11 minutes to go here. And you know what? I mean, never that you think that you're going to get blown out like this, but I mean, you don't want to think that way, and I don't think Kane thought that.
I don't think nobody ever does.
No, and like I said, earlier in the game down at the Keystone had a big stop down here. You just get that momentum kind of thing going, but the big play was after we scored right there before half, and then we kicked off
to him, and right in his bread basket, and he was gone for, like 68 yards?
That was just big, you know what I mean? We scored, got the momentum, kind of back in our favor. And then
just before half.
Yeah, and then, but, it just didn't work out that way. And then Keystone took over, got the ball back the second half, and then had that, a 7-minute drive, I think it was.
Just methodically went down the field, one after the other.
Then that just kind of, took the air out of the sail for the Wolves.
So there's a lot of new unis out there on both sides. 11 minutes to go in this one. We're going to have a running clock.
So Novosel back at quarterback for the Wolves, and he's going to hand this off, and it's going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. Not sure if that was Anderson. Yeah, kind of a high snap and just a little bit of an Anderson hit before he even gets to the line of scrimmage. Number 4, Rankin.
Yep.
Second and 11 for the Wolves.
And also 51 there, Josh Klein. Before Anderson was even able to get anything going there, 2nd and 12, 2-yard loss in the backfield. Novosel again from the shotgun. Anderson from in the backfield. 3 receivers, split 2 to the right here and 1 to the left. High snap again, and Novosel's able to bring it down right up the middle. Going to be tackled. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's about it, Bees.
Number 58, Lucas Williams on the tackle.
Is Williams, yep.
And actually, it's going to be a pickup of a yard, 3rd and 9 for the Wolves at the 37-yard line of the Wolves.
Yeah. There's not much to separate where to swap out with here. The Wolves are pretty limited offensively.
And just got a text here from my buddy Scurv of Port Allegheny, 68-6. So they're the deal. You know what I mean?
Mr. Bliss and
how many touchdowns did Bliss have?
Yeah, I don't know, but they definitely are tough. So good for them, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a nice small town doing well.
So Novosel back to pass. And
Nice
it's a
pass, nice catch.
One-handed catch out there, it looked like. And
Brought down by Rankin.
Dar. Yeah, you're
What a
right.
catch.
Yeah, that was like a one-hander.
He just
going to be
pulled
shy
it
of the first down. It's going to be bring up a fourth. Let's see that. Yeah, one hand. That was really nice. So Schaefer going to punt.
Yeah, no matter what, you just can't play through this. You got to punt it away.
And Caden Cardenhan
Got a gunner over here with nobody on him.
And there's Schaefer throws out the Chapman. That's going to be a 50 down at the 40, down at the 35-yard line.
What'd I tell you? We got a gunner over here.
You've seen it. Got a gunner, nobody on him. Yeah, that was nice. Landon Chapman out there, and Schaefer seen that.
I told you he was going to make
seen
a play
that.
tonight.
Yeah. Boy, that was a nice fake. And that takes it down inside, what is that, the 33-yard line of Keystone.
Good call by Coach.
Yeah, that was.
Panthers didn't cover it. Panthers
No.
didn't have somebody
I
out there
wonder
on
why
them.
are they not? And then I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah, they didn't see it.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice and a nice pass there by Schaefer, right?
Yep, right to him, and the kid's quick.
Mm-hmm. So first down for the Wolves. Down at the 33-yard line, Anderson down inside the 30, down at about the 29-yard line is Evan Anderson, number 58. Lucas Williams again down there.
Brought down by number 58,
Yep.
Lucas Williams, and 61.
So second, and we're going to call it second and about 7 for the Wolves after the 3-yard pickup.
And I don't know if everybody knows this, but even if Kane is the scorer, it's always a running clock the rest of the way.
It doesn't stop.
Yep.
Novosel rolls to his left, and he has, he has a man, and that's a nice pass out there to Dar. He actually had Dar and Kane Jamerson out there.
Yep.
And he had picked both of them. I mean, what one you wanted to throw it to?
Took the furthest one.
Yep. So catch down at the 20-yard line.
Mikey Jamerson, fourth quarter, 300 club.
Nice. Mikey
There you go,
Jamerson
Michael.
There we go.
One of our better football players of the past.
So first and 10 at the 20-yard line of Keystone. Anderson with the ball,
nice
left side.
read.
And he's reading down at the 10, down inside the 5-yard line. Evan Anderson, nice run.
Brought down by number 58, Logan
58, Dunlap, or no,
Williams.
Lucas Williams again on the tackle, but a nice run there by Anderson down inside the 50, down inside the 5.
I like his running style. He just kind of times it and has his own flow.
Actually, they spotted him out at the 7, so first and goal from the 7. And again, Anderson breaks it outside, makes a move, and he's going to be
in.
Flag down at the, must be it's a touchdown, probably a penalty. I would think it's going to be a face mask.
I hope so.
Don't
I
know.
don't know if anybody
It's
was
right there, right at it.
blocking in front of him.
Oh, really? Against
I don't-
Kane, man.
Yep, right there. He's coming out to say, he's pointing, saying, I don't know, hold. That's coming back.
Wow. Yeah, boy, nice
First
run down there by him.
yeah.
He's able to juke it outside. He really was.
Yep.
And,
While we're going
just-
here, go ahead. Steve.
no, I was just going to say shooting yourself in the foot again.
It is. I was just going to go. We have a big sports weekend coming up here at the Wolves Den. So once we get a moment, we'll talk about that.
Big sports week, huh,
Yeah,
Chris?
coming up here in the weekend. You bet. Lots of stuff
Golfing
happening
tomorrow, right?
Oh, there's a lot more in that. Well, I'm not sure what they're doing here, so I don't think I have enough time to talk about all of it.
Okay,
So
yeah,
we'll
first-
get it next stoppage.
Going to be what? First and goal back at the 12-yard
Gonna
line.
have to burn a
yeah.
timeout
They
here.
are.
Got to call a timeout. Maybe not.
And Anderson again off that left side, down inside, close to the 7. Pickup of about 5.
Led by number 76, Jaden Galay, and 61, Carter Pratt.
It's going to be second and goal from the 8-yard line for the Wolves, down 48-13 with 5:30 to go here before the game's over, and just trying to make something happen here.
Respectable, yeah.
Never quit. Yeah, never quit. Novosel back to pass, has some pressure, able to break away, and he throws, and he has a man, and that's going to be a touchdown. Nice throw and catch by number 23 for the Wolves, and that is Ryan Paul. Wow.
23, Ryan Paul.
Yeah, nice job there, Ryan Paul, the freshman.
What a tough throw back against his, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nice job. And he had room to run, too, and then he just kind of decided, wait. Yeah, that was nice. Ryan Paul, the freshman, man, huh?
Yep.
Puts up a varsity touchdown.
Sure enough. That was just a nice throw. It's hard throwing across your body like that running.
So Boschert on. High snap. Nice job by Novosel to get it down. And that's going to be no good off to the right side. Just got that timing a little bit messed up there. But, freshman for Ryan Paul. I had to look. 8:23. Oh, Ryan Paul, man. That was nice. But you're right. Novosel just kept that alive and running to the right and throws against
that was his quickness, just rolling down the line.
So the Wolves put up 19, 48-19.
All right, I'll step in here with the sports for the weekend.
Okay.
So we got a lot going on. We got a JV volleyball tournament starting at 8 o'clock right here at the school, so that's going to go for mostly all day. If you want to go outside and watch some athletic events, middle school football is here at Paul R. Miller Stadium at 10, followed by the boys soccer at 11:30. And then, if you still want to get you haven't had your fix yet, and you're walking inside and outside supporting all these Wolves teams, you can support future Wolves. The Tornadoes have games starting at 1:30 until they're done.
6 or so.
Yeah,
probably.
it's gonna be a long day there for everybody there. But lots of athletics going on here, and of course the boys golf team is down at a tournament at Penn Hills Country Club on Saturday. So lots of stuff going on. If you want to get out, you want to do some inside stuff, come on up and watch the JV tournament. Outside stuff, go watch the middle school soccer, boys soccer, and then the Tornadoes teams. So
that's why Larry didn't watch the middle school game.
Yeah. Lots going on. My God,
lots going on here. I'm not sure anybody's going to go. The ball fell off a tee. I haven't seen that, and it's not windy out here.
It is just roaring out there.
And how much use this field gets now? You know what I mean? It's amazing.
Everybody all the time.
Yeah. It's really nice to see it getting used. That's it can play. We haven't had much rain. I'm going to knock on wood there.
Right.
But knock on my melon. But it's been nice. It's really nice to have it.
So Boschert with the kickoff. It's a low liner. Going to be covered up right at the
30-yard.
Yeah. Dunlap does that. Yeah, that's a nice job by the kid. Yep, number 56, right? Yeah.
And he's glad to have done it.
Yeah. But getting back to the field, like you said, all the sport. I mean, junior high, right?
Not a bit of mud out there.
No, and I mean, so that's just so nice being able to have so many games up here on this turf. So yeah.
How about it?
And they're playing 3 games. This year we would have had the whole grass burning out thing. Unlike a mud bowl, and they're doing triple header games usually for all soccer games.
Yep.
So they're starting with middle school, boys and girls usually. Somebody gets to play in the lights each night, so it's always nice to see that.
Sure is.
And it would have been a really, really hard field with being a grass field had they been playing on it. So
somebody's coming running.
Yep,
in
number
at the last
66, and that's
minute.
Jensen Williams, another freshman.
Yep.
So here we go. As that's a direct snap back out here. What's that, number 20? Chapman on the tackle. That's number 18.
Yep.
That's Ethan Corchetti, right? Yeah, it is. That's his younger brother as a freshman, right?
He is a freshman.
Ethan Corchetti. I didn't even realize that. Dom Corchetti, the junior. And
the bloodline rules.
Ethan Corchetti, the freshman, yeah. So here we go, number 22 in the backfield, right? Number 22, and that's Mahoney into the backfield with Corchetti, the Mahoney with the ball out to the 30, out to the 35, out to the 40. Got some room. Takes a cut back right across the midfield. Down at the 40, down at the 30.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Jeez, wow.
Sylvie's knocked the ball loose.
Yeah. Did.
But there's a penalty up here at the 45-yard line.
Way up there.
He was cutting back across the midfield.
Somebody held somebody.
That's going to be a holding area, wouldn't it, or blocking the back. Everybody's walking back.
Yeah. Boy, nice run. I mean, cut across the grain, you know what I mean? That was coming to the left, cut all the way.
I can just hear it going off in my mind when you're out there. No, we messed him. I overran him once, now twice.
Yeah, nice run there. But coming back after the block in the back, right?
Yep. Going to go back to it's going to be second and...
And that clock will start to run, too, as soon as they set it, right?
Yep, as soon as they set the ball.
Yep. So they're going to have this at the 35-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 at their own 35-yard line. Spot foul. Corsetti, and he hands this off to number 6, Carnahan. Carnahan right side, down the sideline, cross midfield.
Wheeling.
Down inside the 40-yard line. And that's tackled there. Is that number 58 for the Wolves, Logan Williams?
Yep, along with Chapman.
Boy, nice run there by the underclassman, number 6.
Enough.
And that's he's a freshman.
Get your chance.
Yep. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Kane Wolves 40-yard line. Number 22 outside with the ball, and that's Money. And he's a sophomore.
Yep, nothing but a pitch. That's all that was all about.
He picks up about 7. And Williams for the Wolves knocks him down, but that's 2 tackles in a row for the Williams kid.
Yep. Good tackles.
So 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line of the Wolves.
3.5 to go in the game.
Ethan Corsetti from the shotgun. He's going to hand off.
Turns it inside.
And that's going to be a first down. Down inside the 30, down about at the 29-yard line.
Mason Evanelli on the stop.
Number 13, Hunter Tracer on the carry, brought down by number 66, Jensen Williams.
Along with Jensen Williams.
1st and 10, Panthers.
2:30 to go here, down 48-19. So a nice performance here by the Keystone Panthers. And this is going to be a sweep out to Carnahan down the right sideline. Carnahan down inside the 10, tackled at the 5-yard line. Well, that kid's quick, too.
He's really quick.
It's a freshman, 5'8", 145, Carnahan.
Was that Chapman who finally got an arm on his leg to trip him up?
I have to look at the film here because it's just on that far side. Let's see. Well, that's just a nice run down the sidelines. And I don't know who that was. Was that Chapman? It might have been number 26. I'm not sure.
Logan Williams, maybe.
So 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for the Keystone Panthers.
They're trying to get one more, Bees, these kids.
Yep, under 2 minutes to go. And touchdown.
He's walking in.
Yes, sir. Carnahan off that right side. Just a quick sweep. And Carnahan, so really Keystone flexing them muscles and really putting it to the Kane Wolves here tonight. Put up a big second half. Actually, they had good halves both way around. Just a good game there by the Keystone Panthers, tell you the truth.
Very much so, Steve. You hate to take anything away from anybody.
Yep, but that was a good game that they played here. Came up.
Yep.
And
going to even out at 500 at 2-2.
At 2-2,
Wolves are going to fall to 3-1.
3-1, yep, which is not bad. That's a good record, 3-1, right?
You can't complain about
3-1. That's right. So, and again, next week, homecoming. So here we go. Corsetti going to go for the 2-point conversion, rolls to his right, and he throws, and that's going to be a catch to the Carnahan kid again.
Yep.
Number 6.
That kid is happening.
Yeah. So 56-19 in favor of the Keystone Panthers. And you're right. So next week, homecoming right here.
Yep.
And taking on the Otto Eldred Terrors.
And I'll tell you what, it's very often that you put up half a century.
Oh.
50 points.
Yeah, 56, you know.
Unless you're from Bradford.
What was that? L.T. Taylor, wasn't he number 56?
He was 56, all right.
56.
So
we could have used a few of him tonight, I think.
Sure could have.
Boy, oh boy. His kid plays college football now somewhere.
Does he? Yeah, LT? Yeah.
Can't remember where it was, but.
Go ahead, Chris.
Punxsutawney over Central Clarion, 24-21, and that game's being played at Clarion Limestone tonight. So
24-21. Wow.
Yeah, so they're playing, playing at their schools that have that they're in
part of.
So doing that. Montauk fell to Carson City, 56-7. That's a final. Ridgeway fell to St. Mary's, 32-22. Bradford fell to Du Bois 59-20. Brookville fell to Brockway 21-14. Close one there.
Wow, I guess.
This is also a final. Smethport fell to Port Allegheny 68-6.
Tough one.
Red Bank over Otto right now 42-20.
Okay, they pulled away. And Clarion lost last week, right? That was the Port Allegheny game.
Yes.
In a tough fight, and you don't see them losing twice. 2 times in a week, you know what I mean? Or 2 weeks back to back. So big kickoff.
How about it?
And that's going to be the Chapman kid at the 15, out to the 20, out to the 30, and he's going to be corralled right at the 30-yard line.
Tracked down by the Panthers.
And we'll see what the Wolves with 1:34 to go here, down 56-19. But you're right, getting back to that Clarion team, I mean, they were in the state playoffs last year, so they were undefeated, only lost to 1 game in the championship game. And
by
then,
1? Yep, 1 or 2, something like that.
And then, lost last week and are losing tonight, right? Is that what you just said, the Punxsy? So
the Punxsy. That's going to go down right to the wire, it looks like. So fourth quarter, 24-21.
Yeah, that's a great game going. And like I said, you do not see Clarion lose back-to-back weeks.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not lately.
And not lately, but even they had definitely a big football tradition down there.
Oh, Mr. Weiser, man. It was just, they rolled.
Larry Weiser, right? Is that what his name?
Yeah,
Larry Weiser?
Yeah. Just Clarion High School then.
Yeah, it was just Clarion.
And I think North Clarion played there. They've always had a co-op there, I believe.
The Bobcats, yeah.
Yes.
But and we matched them up a couple different times in
the
D9
playoffs.
Championship. Yeah, in the playoffs.
Yep, good coach. I mean, we talked to him a couple times. We see him on the road doing radio. He does now.
Yeah.
He has his own show on the radio too. He's a good guy.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, treated
us
good
coach.
Yeah, knowledgeable. You're right. So yeah. So here we go. Here are the Wolves. 1:34 to go. 1st and 10 at their 30-yard line, and it's going to be the quarterback is going to be for the Wolves, and that's going to be Will Silfies. Is that what it is? Yeah, number 5. He's going to hand off to Chapman, and Chapman tries to break a tackle out across the 30, out to the bottom, maybe the 32, 58 on the tackle. Lucas Williams.
Only 999 to go.
For
Silfies. For Chapman.
Yeah, jeez.
Gain of 1.
Yeah, he went sideways there, and Chapman again with the ball off the right side. And he's going to be tackled again by number 58. And that is, again, Lucas Williams.
All over the place.
Yeah, he has been, right? So 3rd and 8. Under a minute to go here. So Silfies, the quarterback, is Chapman into the backfield.
Waiting for him to get off the field. There we go.
Chapman with the ball again, right side across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. That's a first down.
Yep,
and
playing hard.
Nice block out there by number 20 for the Wolves. And I don't have a name there, but he had a nice block.
I don't have a name either,
no.
Pease.
First down yardage, 1st and 10, Kane Wolves.
So first down for the Wolves, under 20 seconds to go. If they snap it, they'll be the last play of the game. Maybe just content to run it out. That's what I think they're just going to do, run it out. And that's what they did. So it is the Keystone Panthers come up to Kane, and they go away with a 56-19 victory. They go to 2-2, and the Wolves are going to fall to 3-1. So, Chris?
We're going to send it back.
Okay.
So send it back to Joe for our sponsors, and we'll be right back here with our post-game show.
You're listening to Kane Wolves High School Football on 101.7 XZY. Supported by great local businesses like these. Haberberger Disposal, providing careful removal of household or business trash for customers around the region. 814-558-4304 or online at haberbergerdisposal.com. Kane Senior Center, a community hub offering a wide range of services and activities promoting social interaction, physical and mental well-being, and continued engagement in the community. 100 Fraley Street in Kane. Howard Hanna Professionals, representing buyers and sellers of homes, commercial properties, and acreage in the Kane area and surrounding region. Online at howardhannaprofessionals.com. W.E. Swanson Agency, offering plans for auto, homeowners, and business and commercial at 23 Fraley Street. On the web at weswansonagency.com. Texas Hot Lunch and Four Sons Family Restaurant. Field Street in Kane, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. 814-837-8122. Kane Lumber and Fuel, True Value Hardware. Located at 250 Hemlock Avenue. Serving the Kane area for over 85 years with remodeling and building supplies, tools, and paints. Allegheny Eye Care, with offices in Kane and Smethport. Dr. Hausler and his staff monitor and treat all types of vision problems. Their phone number is 814-837-7880. Zook Motors, Route 6, just west of Kane, with new and pre-owned cars and trucks and service and parts department. Online at zookmotors.net. Kane Elks Club, serving dinners on Fridays for members and their guests starting at 4 p.m. daily. Open bowling and league play available throughout the year. For information, call the Elks at 814-837-8812. Kinzu Beverage, Biddle Street in Kane. Their fall offerings include pumpkin ales and Oktoberfest lagers. 814-837-1000. Field Street Boots, offering Carhartt and Timberline clothing along with hunting and fishing supplies. You can find them on Facebook or 18 Field Street in Kane. D'Angelo Custom Built Manufacturing, proud to stand behind Kane High Athletics and Academics. On the web at custombuiltmfg.com. State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Tunall, providing quotes for all types of insurance needs as well as financial services. His office is at 73 Fraley Street in Kane and can be reached by calling 814-837-6335.
From your Weather Authority Jet 24, I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins. Here's a look at your Kane area forecast. Moonlit skies, a few clouds, and some patchy fog after midnight. A low of 49 degrees. For tomorrow, patchy fog in the morning, then mostly sunny, pleasant. Highs of 77 on your Saturday. Mostly to partly cloudy Saturday night. Low temperatures near 50. And for Sunday, skies becoming mostly sunny again. Highs of 78. Make it a great weekend from Jet 24. I'm meteorologist Tom Atkins on 101.7 XZY.
This is more than radio. It's the sound of Kane. Great tunes, local games, and everything happening right here at home. 101.7 is WXZY LP Kane. Time now for 101.7 XZY's post-game wrap-up. Brought to you with support from Kane Dental and Primary Care Center, part of the Keystone Rural Health Consortium. Located at 118 Fraley Street, they offer primary care and pediatrics with same-day acute visits available. Open 8 to 6 Monday through Thursday. 814-837-6313. Also supported by Atlantic Eastern Electrical, providing electrical contract services for business and industry. They're located in Kane and can be reached at 837-1222. We also thank Pepe's Bistro on Fraley Street, serving hand-tossed pizzas and homemade bread, along with a full menu of entrees and beverages. 814-837-8712. We thank these businesses for supporting WXCY.
All right, here we are back at the Paul R. Miller Stadium, and we're going to go with Friends of the Wolfpack right here, right, Chris?
You bet. So we'd like to thank our Friends of the Wolfpack. Without our friends and our great underwriters and sponsors, we couldn't bring you these games. So we're going to do this list in reverse for this time of the game. Lori and John Forker, Joy Confer, Sharon and Gunnar Moore, Hugh and Betsy Rich, Rich Gass of Kane, Joan and Thomas Walker, Dave and Laura Galvin, Dennis and Jerry Lee Galvin, Keith and Linda Regal, Ashley Parrick. The Oak Street Brew Crew loves the Kane Wolves. Mike Swartwood, Emin Binks, Don Stitt, Joe and Sue Stoffer, Bernie and Robin Lundberg, John and Melinda Carlson, Emil and Nancy Eli, Brittany and Tyler Bezak, Lisa Lorenzo, Joe and Shalise Gentile, Fred Davidson, Ronnie and Ryan Swanson, Kibby Painting, Robert Anderson in memory of Jack Grube, Chris and Amy Wilson, Julie Chittister, Frank and Mary Bernecki, Sadie and Macy Truman, John and Patty Chapman, Debbie Airgood, Rebecca Hemme and Warren Miller, Bill Horton, Dave Hadley, Tom Brinkley, Tim and Lisa Weil, Katie Smith, Vicki and Dave Thompson, the Kane School District Administration, Dr. Charles and Paula Amuso, Peter Amuso, Pam Wright, Heidi Campbell and Gino McMahon, Jodelle Barner, Steve and Marcy Bezak, Steve, Mandy and Ashton Bogle, Bruce and Joanne Leonard, Ron Carty, Barb Kimbrough, Casey Jones, John and Christy Darr, Shane and Betsy Rich, Bree and Dave Jones, Molly Rich, Jack and Linda Hedlund, Tim and Kim Smith, Tim's Stump Grinding, Tom and Carol Nicholas, Kathy Roston, Jackie and Tony Cicchetti, Craig and Debbie Wenzel, Joanne and Steve Perry, in loving memory of Ranny, Lenny Cribbs, Jan and Steve Swanson, Basil and Francine and Brogno, Bill and Kim Cicchetti, Jim and Kathy Graville, Jim and Jeannie Iannuzzi, Casey and Paula Montier, Randy and Becky Gullifer, and Matt Gailey. We'd like to thank our friends of the Wolfpack. To get your name on this wonderful list, we want to see this go to 3 full pages by next week for homecoming week. If you're out there listening, you enjoy listening to the Wolves, a donation to the station keeps the lights on, keeps the transmitter transmitting, keeps everything going, the station 365, 24 hours a day. Your $10 gift as an individual is tax deductible, and also you can donate as a business too and get your name on here for $25. It can be dropped off uptown at the Photo and Sound Shop in Uptown Kane, or go online to WXZYradio.com. We got PayPal, we take Venmo, we take cold hard cash too. We'll take it any way you want to give it to us. We just appreciate all of these wonderful friends of the Wolfpack, and everything that they do helps keep us going as a non-profit, non-commercial 501c3 radio station with no other funding. It's all funded by you folks. So we truly do appreciate that. Guys, a tough loss for the Wolves tonight. Take it away.
Yeah, there you go. You're right, Chris. It was a tough loss, and got to regroup and get ready for next week, as is homecoming up here next week. And you said earlier we'd be on the radio earlier. What?
It's gonna be 6:15ish. Okay. I'm gonna go with, and then we'll bring the Queen candidate announcing and all that good stuff, and we'll have to play it by ear from there.
Yep, and that's an exciting night.
They do a nice job.
Very well. Yeah, they do. And said Otto Eldred coming to town next week, so said the Wolves are going to want to shake this one out and then regroup and get ready to continue with the season.
Nobody likes losing, so they're going to shake it off as right.
So at 3-1, and looking to, like I said nothing wrong with 3-1. They just ran into a buzzsaw.
You just want to get
tonight.
back in the win column and move forward.
Yeah. So with that, I said the weekend's coming up here, and looks like it's going to be a good, nice weekend. Yeah, go Penn State, and pro team, ever who you want to go there. I got to take the Browns. We got the Ravens, but
you got to be who you are.
You got to be. Yeah,
some of us like the Browns, some of us like the Bills, some of us like the Steelers. Yep. We're a diverse crew up here,
so
aren't we?
We love it, right? Sports world,
do.
right? We love it.
Yep.
So for myself, Steve Bezak, Bruce Leonard, Chris Nicholas, anybody else have something to say?
Jimmy Graville was out here on camera tonight. Yeah. Joe back at the studio.
Yeah, always got that. Yeah, Jimmy and Joe, they do a great job. And does Joe want to say anything, Chris?
I wish he would say something. One of these nights I'm going to switch up the mic somehow and get it so he says something to us, Okay.
Well, I tell you what, so a lot of he's going to say something.
See, we can't repeat some of those things.
There you go. So, hey, it's been fun, people,
sure thing.
And we'll see you next Friday night, right?
You bet.